Good morning to those that are here. I hope you're all doing good. It's going to be a short day for me. Let me just fix this chart here. Which one am I looking at right now? I'm looking at the SPY. And why is my chart off like that? I got to fix my chart for a second, folks. Give me a second. I can see it's off a little. Video capture. Unlock it. Okay, it's not the right one. Audio display. Got it. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay. There we go. Now I got the whole chart. That's what I was looking for. All right. There we go. Looking at the top here to see if we can have the whole chart in here. See the word SPY in there. That's weird. There it is. Okay. Now we can see the whole chart. Let's stay ready. We ready? Ready to make some money? What are we up to here? 336.35. Let's edit this up. Make it 336.25. I did 3 contracts already today, and I'm already up 3 out of 3. Yes. Ooh, look at this thing go! Look at this thing go! Damn. 75. Next leg up, folks. Oh shit, wrong one. Okay. 376.75. That will be the next leg up. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. We're right there. See the upper VWAP? That's why I always tell you, put it up a VWAP, because you know what? It acts like a resistance line or a support line at times. All right, let's leave that here. And I'm also watching Tesla's running also. Shoot, I stopped watching for a few seconds and bam! This is up to 189. Jeez. More than that. 189. Wow. I can't believe everything's running like it is. I didn't expect that. 189. Let's put it 189.50. 189.50 on Tesla. I haven't been able to change the support. 189.50. It's still moving. Wow. This is intense. Okay. You guys can see good. Let me make sure everything here is correct. Here. Okay. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Oop, I don't want that. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Somebody give me a shout out here. Let me go let the other rooms know that I am here. Okay. And okay, let me go in here. Go up here. And hold on one second. Stock photos. Okay, this deck's gone. I don't know why he leaves so early. Let's stay ready. All right. Right now we're watching the SPY. I'm watching Tesla. Just to let you know where I'm at. I did not a lot, 115, but I did one SPX. I did a put on SPX when it first opened. I didn't make much. It moved to about 40 cents, so I made 40 bucks on that one. Then the next one, I did 5 contracts on a put on the SPY, and then I did another 5 on a call on the SPY, and I won all 3. But the last one got real tricky, because if you look right over here, I'm going to show you something. I was in right here. You see this? So I was in, and the contract was about, let me see, I got in at 223, and when this thing happened, it dropped to about 146 on my contract. So I was down. I did not jump out. I figured, you see these lines? Most of the time when you see a fast one like that, they usually rebound right back up. And it came up with a vengeance to about 233, and I missed it. And it came back to 192 on the contract. I got out at 236. I made 13 cents. So I won 3 out of 3. So that's just a matter of not freaking out. You cannot freak out. And sometimes it was freaky. It's a good thing I wasn't in there that big. It was a cheap contract. So I made my point for point, which was nice, and I didn't lose. So I held tight. I held my boat. I just knew it was coming back. And now look at what's going on. And now, if I had just held that contract now, boy, whew, let's see, what was that? That was a call. We're at 284 now. 284. Holy cow! And I was in then. Wow. Where am I? 284, 236. So if I'd held even longer, I would be up even more because everything started moving right after. And I had a feeling it might. And this morning when Deck did the actual, he did the thing like, do you think it was going to drop or go up? I said it was going to spike first and then drop. Okay, and that's what it did for a split second, but it dropped. But here's the spike, came later. So, wow. All right, let's see where we're at. I'm looking at Tesla too. If you're watching Tesla, you have a 190.75, 190.75 on the resistance at the moment. All right, 190. Oh, that's not right. Wait a second. 192. Ooh, wait a second. That was 192 something. Take that back. You got a 192.65. All right, that's your resistance, but it's come back down. Now on my support, I'm going to move that up, and I'm going to move that all the ways to, I'm going to do all the ways to the 13, which is, I'm going to make it an even 189. I'm going to make it 90. I think that's going to put me right on the line. It is. It's right at the 13 on a 1 minute. So 189.90 to 192. That's a big distance there. Okay, but that's the way it's been moving. Look, it's not stopping today. This is not slowing down. Let's see. We were in a negative this morning. We started on FinBiz, and now we're still negative 60. All right, and I can't keep up with this. And there's your what do you call it? That's your upper VWAP line. All right, and right now that puts you at about 397. All right, so we got 397. And I think there's going to be a lot of resistance right here. But you can see that probably today, I think the trade is, and it's Friday, and I'm scared to say this, but they might want to push this up to 400. I don't know that it'll hold, but wow. Man, I'm such pain. I think I pulled my rotator cuff again. I had surgery on this arm back in 2010. It's going again. Picked up some boxes. Shouldn't have done it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Anybody in any contracts right now? Anybody looking at anything special? Are you watching the SPY or are you watching Tesla? If so, I'll leave Tesla for right now. I'm sorry, I'll leave SPY right now. This thing is still moving. I'm telling you, I think we're going to be looking at today. I think we're going to be looking at, here's my prediction. I think that we're going to, oh, there's an upper target. Look at that. I already have one. Let's see what it says. I may have done it this morning. There it is, 400. I was just going to put in 400. I must have done that this morning. I looked at it and I said, they could shoot this for 400. And there it is. Okay, so right now we're still moving up. We got 397.25. Next leg up. I'm going to bring this right now to 397.50. I'm not saying we're there yet, but we're going to be. All right, we're going to be there any second. Be careful today because this can drop quick. Just remember, I saw somebody do this earlier, and that thing went from 393.70 to 395.80. So that was $2 move. Boom, boom. It was scary. I stayed in. Tesla's moving up too. I can't keep up with the lines here. I cannot keep up with the lines. I'm going to put that one up right now and make that one 193. And I'm going to predict Tesla to go to 195. I don't know if I have an upper on there. Let me just say, I think I took it out. I'm not putting one in, but I'm going to go 195 as the target for Tesla and 400 as the target for the SPY. All right, anybody got any questions? Are you in agreement? You don't agree? You do agree? Who cares what you agree with? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding with you. I do care. I want everybody to have a say in this, what's going on. Truthfully, I do. I want you to get involved. So, what am I looking at now? That's Tesla. Tesla, I can't keep up with it on the board. Tesla just keeps moving up further and further and further. Let's see. So let's put that at 193.50. It's not. Oh, yes, it is. 193.50 already hit. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking. I gotta go look at my own contracts here. I have right now on Tesla, I've got a 185 put on 11. I could have sworn I didn't change the contracts. These are too cheap. All right, so I'm going to go back to Tesla real quick and look at the contracts, and I'm going to start looking at the 18th. I'm going to look at a 190, 185, okay? A 185 on Tesla on a put. And I'm going to look at a 197, a 200. Let's just go to 200, okay, on the call. And that would be green. Okay, that's going to be on, all right, so here's the contracts. Tesla. Okay, let me go back to my board. On Tesla, I've got November, let me see what that was. I think it's next week, the 18th. It is, because that's all Tesla offers. November 18th, other than today. November 18th, we've got the calls at 195. I thought I made 200 on that. I did make 200. It didn't go in. 1118. I'm going to raise that. It'll be a lot cheaper on the contract because they're going to be expensive. 200. Let's see. 200 is 485. All right. So what did I say? The call's going to be 200, and the put's going to be 185. This will make them cheaper. And then we got on the SPY. We've got also, now we've got November 14th, which I think is Monday. Missing one here. Let me just put that in there. SPY space November 14th. We've got calls at 397, and we got puts at 394. 394. I can raise that up a little. I'm going to make that a 395 put. Let's change that to 395. I'm changing it in mine. Call. And so let's put 395. And the call is 397. It's a cheap contract, so I'm going to leave it. All right. You can even go more into the money if you want to. Just change the number. So if you got the 197 on the call, you can make it 196. So that'll put you in the money, and the contract's only in the $3 range. If not, stay in the 397. That'll put you in the high 2 range. Here's your pullback right now on Tesla. You can see there was a little pullback also on the SPY. That was a good time to go in the call because it probably will go long again. All right, that was 396.70 pullback. 396.70. We're already at 397, so you got to wait. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to put this back up a little further. So let's put this up to, we got 395. Let's just move it up slowly because of the way it's moving. Let's see, 397. I'm going to go 50 for right now. Let me just see how it looks on the board. And that's too low. I want it around here. It's 390. Okay, 396. I meant 396. I hit the wrong one. That was 396. So that's why. 396. Let's go 25. 396.25. Bingo. That should put us right about there. Perfect. Because you got right here, you got support and resistance, you got right there, and then you have right here and back over here if you're looking. All right, so we're good on that. And our resistance we have is I would bring it down to the 25, which is more real, but I'm going to leave it because I think it's going to run, and I'll just have to move it up again anyway. So, anybody got any questions here? Let me just do one other thing real quick. Is he still here? Okay, and what do we got here? Dex room. Let me just let them know one more time. Okay, you got 2,600 people and they're listening to nobody. All right. And that's it. And I'm going to get out of Dom's room. I know he just watches Tesla. I don't know what else he's doing. I see numbers in there. Just real quick. I just want to take a quick look. I can't even make it out. His board is blurry today. I think he's looking at Tesla. Okay, let me just see if anybody else is riding today. Okay, I don't even think he's in the room, is he? He is. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on what he's doing. All right, good enough. Boom. All right, good enough. Anybody, what are you looking at? What contracts you in? You have any questions? Low bar here? No. Who's here today? Matty Boy's always here. Trade Picks, 100 Air, Steven, Spy Trader. Let's see. Mission Possible. We're watching today, right? Carefully. All right? Watch the charts and keep charting. I want you, whether you're trading or not, or paper trading, I want you to learn to do exactly what I do as far as doing these support and resistance. And as they train, you can always know wherever your highest point is your resistance. If you believe it's going to go a little higher, you can step it up another 25 cents, but then try to bring it down about $1 to $1.50 max, and let's watch what goes on in here. So now if we look and we see that our resistance point is 397.50, it could be a little lower, it could be 40. It doesn't have to be exact, okay? So you see right here, we're close to the top. So we're not going to chase a breakout. That may not happen. We want to see it hit it, break to it first, and come back, and then hit it. So if you were going to chase this, you should have chased it at the 13, which brought you at 397. All right, and it might have been a little lower. If you see here, right there, it hit 396.72. Perfect place because it's already been there, came down, and there you have this lower shadow, which usually means there's going to be a reversal and the stock's going to go back up. Right now we're actually a little further up than I've got it. I'm going to raise this a little bit. Let's creep it up a little bit higher, and let's just bring this to about 75. It may not be the right point, but at least I'm going to go close enough because we can see before we hit here, and I'm going to say really it might even be closer to 65. Let's just edit this, just tweak it out a little bit. All right, it'll give us a little more room inside the channel, okay? And if we can always widen this a little bit and then pull it down. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I gotta always remember to put that back. That dollar sign thing is for, there's my upper target. It's up there at $400. Okay, I don't have a lower one. For the lower one for right now, you could just use this. Go a little below that. On this is the VWAP. Figure 395 is lower target right now. Okay, and lower than that would be, I didn't mean to do that, would be this right here, which is about 393, 394. Okay, that's your lower VWAP. You can see how we started our day and ran with the lower VWAP, came up, came down, and where did we run to? We ran to the upper VWAP right here and followed it. So now we're with the upper VWAP. That is actually 397.50 is, oh, that's our resistance, and that's where we would head right now. All right, so right now when we get to the low of support, that might be a good call on the SPY. All right, again, if you look over at the contracts, I'm looking at the SPY on November 14th. I'm not doing any contracts anymore today. They're not paying much. They're cheap, but they're not paying much. So you'd have to go really heavy into the money. By the time you do that, you can just do a lesser contract here. So like I have the contract at right now at 395 for the put, which I'm not looking at right now, but the call is 397. All right, and that's $2.58. If I really need to make that cheaper, I can go up to 400. All right, and the thing is, then I need to look at, if I go to the 400 contract here on the SPY, November 14th. Let me get rid of this position. If I go to the 400, all right, which is on the call, where is it? 400 right there. It's an inexpensive, but it drops down to about 31. Still a decent paying on the delta of 31. So I'm at 197, I'm at 49, and I'm right at the money. Okay, so if this one hits, I'm gonna make more money on it. And right now, I'm looking to make some money. I am. So next time I do a call, if it comes back down a little bit, and it is actually where I want it to be, is right here. Now I got to say to myself, is it going to come back down any further? I want to hold off a little bit and just see where it's going. The Dow is dropping again, so we're at 106. It just came back a little, so it's 93. and that's because the SPY dropped and Tesla dropped. Okay, we're still in a very green day. There's some healthcare issues and consumer products that are in the red. All right, but other than that, we're still looking pretty, we're still a little strong because we're above the VWAP and we're right at the 13 right there. Okay, so I think it's gonna run. It's starting right now, but be careful of fake out breakouts. This is Friday. It is 10:30 in the morning, so I think we still might be good, and I think we might see a little action here. All right, let me just do a little check real quick. I just want to check 240 to show more 21 hours ago. Okay, I need to do one thing real quick and check what's going on here. Did I lose something? It should have changed already. Okay, it's good. All right, I want to copy this. All right, why didn't this change? There it goes. All right, I just need to go in and check my YouTube. Just want to shout out to those that might be in YouTube watching. There's 20 people in there right now. Just want to thank you. I'm already checked in. If you like what you're hearing, just hit the hands up button down below, which I just did, and keep on watching. And you won't be able to join us, from what I hear, in Tradecaster.com until Black Friday. He has closed all new subscriptions. That's what he says, because he got a real crap load when he had the new small account challenge, and he wanted to be able to give those new people the kind of thought process that they would need and be able to answer questions. All right, so again, we're here at Tradecaster.com. I'm one of the top moderators there, streaming to you live, and I'm going to go back right now into the room that pays. Okay, so if you're here right now in Tradecaster, you have full reign of the actual website to look at all the videos, thousands of videos in the library on every question you could imaginably think of. Okay, maybe one day I'll put mine in there. I don't know yet. He's asked me once to add my videos, but you can always get them on YouTube. All right, I can 10:35. Take that. How we all doing today? Is anybody here in any contracts yet? Torn Traders, Matty Boy, K Strick, how you doing today? Are we trading? Skyline 8, Sky 83 line. I've been up in the skyline. I've jumped out of a perfectly good airplane and gone right through a cloud. What a refreshing feeling. It's cold and it's wet. Mission Impossible, how we doing today? We good? You watching? I'm just watching for now. Okay, yeah. And look, and you see, it didn't hold. And there's the drop, probably back to the VWAP right there. Okay, so 395.75, and this is what, 50? 396.12, 396.14.25. So we've just, our support has now come down a little. Let's bring this down here, and let's bring this down to, for right now, let's bring it down to 396 and see if we can hold here. All right, we need to be able to hold here, 396, and I'm going to bring this and I'm going to edit it and just make it 397 and keep it on the $1 so we can know where we are in that particular channel. All right, if we do pull back, we might pull back to the VWAP and possibly a little lower. If it doesn't hold that, it's going to start dropping, and there's a big distance that this can drop down today. We can come all the way back down, remember, to about 393.67. We actually have a high low of the day right now on the SPY. Where'd it go? Come on, fill in the data. What the heck's going on here? It's like they changed everything. They made some changes. All right, let's go to the chart. They put it on the side. This is like really weird. This is weirding me out. Really weirding me out. Let me try something else real quick. Let me go into, oh good, I'll hit the SPY here. No, they changed. They made some changes. They definitely made some changes, and I'm not liking them. I am not liking them. It used to be I could go in here, go to my statistics. I can, I don't see that anymore. Where the heck is statistics? Options profile. Let's see if they change the names. Assets, yield. Where's the damn float? Historical data should tell you, right? That's fine. Conversations, I'm not really interested in. Chart, but does anybody know where? Let's see, risk. Okay, that's not it either. Performance, options. I like that. They show the options contracts in here. I never seen. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's new. I haven't seen that. So they're showing the actual the strike prices, the options, last price bid, and the volume on each contract. That could be a great helping. You can just really go in there and say, okay, I'm looking at the SPY on 22/11/11, and right there's 84 volume. All right, open interest to 47. Now higher open interest is only 5 volume. That's not good. So 84, you're talking. But you can go in there and look at the different contracts and the strike prices. And see what's the best contract. Really nice. I like this. Like here, this one here, 11:10. We're already past that. So they got yesterday's. They got past two. But I don't see where I can find out. Let's see. I'm looking on the top. I'm looking for float, and I don't know where to find it. It's changed. Let's see. Advanced chart. Let's see what this does. Nope. I don't want that. That's not it. It's nice, but that's not what I'm looking for. I could deal with that. Go back. I cannot find the float. Been a weird morning with this. Oh yeah, it was definitely weird. That thing dropped on me $1 something. One guy dropped. I looked at it. It was 700. If you go over here, where is it? If you go over here and you look at this, look at the volume. It was. You can't see it, but it's over 700,000. Watch. See it? 791,000. That means one person hit that thing 700,000 or 750,000 in one shot. That's on 1 minute, and he just wanted to see how low it could go. Or he did. Let's say he did half, 350, and then back in. He went down, sell, buy, and when he does that, you know what happens. If you got a stop loss, which I didn't, he collects it, and he waited a few seconds to see if people would sell off, and then he would go the other way. I waited, and it came back. And I missed it the first time, and it came back and dropped again, and then it came back and I got out because I didn't trust it. But it actually came back higher, and I would have made if I, eventually. But we don't deal with hope here. All right, hope is not a strategy, and we need to take profit where we can, and I did. I'm not looking for killing, especially on a Friday. I'm so used to losing on a Friday that I don't want to lose today. And I did my first SPX contract today, but it wasn't a good contract. I just went to a cheap one just to see what would happen. I only watched the SPY instead of SPX, and there's a big difference because the actual spread on the SPX is much greater than the spread, let's say, on the SPY. The SPY right now only has 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, but SPX it could be a big large difference. In fact, let's see if I can see that here. It's up $23. Wow. SPX is up $23. But this is amazing. It's gone. I do not know where it is. It must be in that top chart, and I can't even see that. So what I'm trying to think is possibly, let me see if I can find any old chart in any of these. No, they all went to new chart this morning. All of them. There's nowhere that shows me where I can find. Boy, I was so used to for years. The first thing I would do would open this thing up, and I would go to statistics. It's not here. It means I got to pay for this shit now. Screeners. You may be able to go to the screeners. You got let's see, screeners. If you go to the screeners, let's see if that works. Nope, they changed that too. This is all changed. Wow, I'm a little upset here. I really am. All right, Max, no good. I don't need Mac anymore. Max, 19 cents. I'm getting rid of that. I've got NVDA. I'm looking at TLSA. I'm looking at the SPY, and I'm looking at SPX. And I got nothing. This sucks. It really changed. I don't know where to find it. I'm going to have to go look in another one. I mean, I got other sources like the Wall Street Journal, probably tell me, but I don't know how accurate it is. So if I go to home on Wall Street Journal, I do a search, and let's say I do, what's a good stock? Let's see, I put the SPY. Let's see what it says on that one. Come on, enter. SPY. All right, here we go. SPY shows me float size, shares outstanding, average 934 million shares outstanding. Some of them show actual float. Let me try another one. So let's try NV. Let's try Oxy. OXY. And I'm doing this in. Boy, I can't believe I can't find what I want. Oxy. Here we go. Public float 906 million. All right. So I don't know how right this is. I've been using the other for so long. If I have to, or maybe I have to sign in. I don't know. Market screeners, watch list, finance home. It's not there anymore. They took that whole section out. PE volume ratio, 52 weeks, days open. I'm very upset. I'm upset. You're watching active trader getting upset. Ah! That sucks. Okay. Everything slowed down. Did you see that? Everything's consolidating right now. And it's 10:48 in the morning on Friday. You gotta be careful. I don't want to give back my earnings from today. It's not a lot, but I don't want to give it back. Like, I know what's his name. I did not follow Kush this morning. In fact, I did my own thing. I didn't even follow Deck, and he ended up to be right, but I didn't follow him. I did my own thing, and I like I said, I won. I won how many? 1, 2, 3 out of 3. Yesterday I won 5 out of 5. I won all week. I won every contract this week. I did not lose one. So I don't know if that's luck, it's skill. I mean, you really have to know what you're doing to be able to do that. Now, if I can do that on a larger scale, we'll be in like Flint. I sell hope in a jar. If anyone wants to buy some, mix it with air and dreams, and they come true. There you go. Hope. Well, let me tell you about hope. Hope is not a strategy. Luck is not a factor. And fear is not an option. I love that. That's pretty cool, actually. We're like stopped. I'm looking at the SPY and I'm looking at Tesla, and they're both in a consolidation period right now. Let's go real quick. Take a quick look at Tesla, and you can see the same thing. You see that? Right in the middle. My support, I haven't touched it. I haven't touched either one. 191.16 is about right over at the bottom here. So you think it's going to come down, and all of a sudden 191, it looks like it's not going to hold, and boom, it could happen. Very easily it could happen. All right, so there's Tesla doing the same thing that right now the SPY, and probably the same thing that SPX is doing. Okay, there's your consolidation, just sitting there. I'm not I missed my grid lines. I had those grid lines. They disappeared. There it goes. What did I just say to you was going to happen? I said that was actually going to happen. Let's go into gray. There you go. All right, supply. Okay. I told you that it looked like it'll come down and boom, it'll shoot up. Let's go back to the SPY. This is SPX. Moves a little differently. You like the black better? I had the crosshairs in here. They're gone. Let's just do real quick. Let me put that black background back. I think I like it better. So, color, symbols, volume. Oh, volume bars. Oh, that's the color volume bars. I don't want that. Okay, let's do that. Apply. Say okay. I lost my cross lines in there. It's no big deal. Cursor type. I'll find it later. It makes the background smoother. Let me see something. What's the deck look like? AK-47 doing a commercial for a Southwinds sports anchor. Oh, he's showing. He's again off the beaten path again, showing when he was an anchor. Who cares? He was for a small radio station that his dad worked for. Okay, where's Dex? There we go. I can't tell on that one. Alright, I don't know why I lost my lines. You know that background lines I had in there that shows the square boxes? I kind of like them. I just don't remember what it was. I took something out. Let's see. So trades, overlap, off, synchronized crosshairs positions. Let's see if that does it. I don't know. Bar center. I don't see it. Nope, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. I can do this now once. So symbol show high-low bubbles list. I don't want percentage. Overlap. Auto status. Studies. Appearance. Frames. Time. I don't need corporate. Expirations. Price axis. Show prices percentage. Use log scale. Maybe that's it. Log scale. What do you think? And go into auto for a second. Make sure everything's right. I don't. You don't want percentage. Okay. Apply. Nope. It just raised it up a little. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, get that out of there. I hate that. I hate that. Where is that? Show wicks. Yeah, I want the wicks. Oh, here it is. I want the preset. Yeah. I don't know how that got in there. Okay. I don't like color. All that color in there. It drives me crazy. Makes me think I was tripping back in the 60s. It's my anniversary today. I actually have 9 years of sobriety today. That's amazing. You go try it. You think that's easy? Go try it. For some of you that drink almost every day. All right, this thing's moving again. Didn't I tell you before? It looks like it's going to come back down, and boom, it's been going up ever since. I said it would do that. We're going to be headed for 397.50. 397. Let's just put it there. I think that's where we're headed. Right now, let's put 25. Because that's where our resistance will be right at the moment. You see how we do this? Do you see why the importance of it is? So if we got 397.25 and we got here 396, we can even raise this, make it even. Watch. So we make this 25. Now we have our dollar. Okay. And that puts us in the middle. Actually, it really is a little lower. I'm going to go back. Oh, no, not anymore. Because it's going up. So we can edit this once more. I'm going to make this 50 because I think that's what we're going to for the moment. And now let's see how much resistance there is right there. So at 397.63, we should see a lot of resistance. If we get over that, we'll see a lot more volume. I can't believe I said that before and I didn't go for it. Remember right here? I said it's going to make like it's going to come down, and boom. They got out. They got out right here. So the shorters got out, and boom, it went up. And Tesla probably did the same thing. It did, but Tesla's having a pullback right now. Yes, gotcha. I'm just sharing. I'm not doing it really for a pat on my back or like what a great job. And I got plenty of alcohol in the house. I got full bottles of vodka in the house. I got Cavassier. I got a bottle of whiskey that's from 1982. I have no urge. I mean, sometimes I think about it, but for some of you in here that are in denial and are alcoholics, I'm just going to show you that I did this 9 years ago because my son really was a big drug addict, and so was I, but I was in denial. But I showed him, I did it for him to show him this could work, and he went in and out of 3 treatment centers, and it took him years before he got it. He's got about 4 years sober now. Now he's speaking at AA meetings and NA meetings, and he's doing really well. We don't talk, but unfortunately it's stupid, but he doesn't realize what I've done for him, and he's just a pathetic little prick, you know? So it is what it is. I talk more to my stepson, who was 9 months old when I met him, and I raised him till he was 9, till my divorce. And my son had a black roommate, this guy Kevin, and Kevin and I are like this. I love this guy Kevin. I showed his picture yesterday. Kevin called me yesterday from Maryland. He's a great guy, wherever he is. He's somewhere in the country, traveling around. And he's like a fourth son to me. So, you know, Kevin and my stepsons are closer to me than my three others. So I got two stepsons, and I got three real blood relative kids, and I talk to my stepsons more than I do my real kids. One of them wrote me the other day, my stepson. It was a beautiful thing. You know, we spoke for an hour and 40 minutes on the phone. And after I hung up, he sent me a picture of himself with a hat. So I sent him almost the identical picture with me with the hat on, smiling. He goes, "I fucking love you, Pops." Laughing out loud. Love the image. You're aging well. I thought that was really cool. You know what? That's the way he is. He's very rough on the edges, but I love him for who he is. I don't need to change him. He's a man. He's 34, 33 years old. Born 1989. 89, and the other one's born in 91. And then I have two other kids. One was born in 79, the other was born in 83. That's how I remember them. 79, 83, and 89 and 91. They make good combination locks. So, all right. We got to do something here. Tesla never really moved. It stayed pretty. Where this jumped, Tesla went up a little bit, but not like the SPY did. So right now we know there's more money in the SPY. All right. Now we have to make a decision which direction we're going to go here. All right. And when I say that, right now there's a pullback. Okay. The question is it going to get weak? Now I check my FinViz all the time. And I have to refresh the page because if I had it open before, it'll be. But the market is dropping. It's 136. It was at 122 before, minus. So it is coming back down. The question is, will this hold? All right. We tried. We had a lot of resistance at 397 and what? 397, 27, 30, 35, somewhere around that area. And you can see, look along the top. Let's do. If you look across the top here, the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tops there, and only once here, and it came back down. Now the question is, can we get the timing on this correct? And will it continue to go up and try one more time, or will it come down and continue? And if we take a little bit more look at the daily, okay, so here's our daily chart. So when we opened up today, we came down. We had a tiny little spike on the open, not much, like a fake out, and then it came down. So what I did is my first of the day, I actually did a put. I just had a feeling. It didn't look like it was holding. I saw a little resistance there at 395.76, even though I was on SPX. But it's the same thing. You just add another number to it. And then it came down. But I was afraid because you see this next line here? It started to come down, and by the time I jumped in late, it went up. So I got out, but I had a small profit, about 40 bucks, but it was a profit. And then we came down and we hit a bottom, okay? We finally hit like 394, whatever it is, 394, 393.89, I think it was around there, and then it's been going up, and then it came back down. So we started to build higher lows, all right? And you look across, we built higher lows, and we started to continue. And now we're starting to build, coming back down, getting to lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. What's going to happen here? And then it came back another jump. But you'll see, from here to here is a lower low. It's not much, but it's still a lower low. And if we draw our lines, let's see, am I in the wrong thing here? Let me just make sure. Okay. And let's take this down a little bit. And it's not a lot, but it still puts us on a slight, not a big one, but a slight boom, and then boom. So you can see we are on a descending triangle. All right, and here we go. And there we go. And there's your touch at 396.25. I think that's where we had it. Right there. Yep. So if we hold there, or will we push down lower? If we do hold here, then it's going to be a good call, because we're going to probably go up next time and probably hit resistance, which would be around 397. What did I put? 397.25? I think it's 50. So I'm actually going to lower that, because we are definitely going down. And let's put it at 397.25. Just put a little bit lower, and that'll show more of our descending. You can see that was too high. It was good there, but not here. Here we came down a little. So now we're right on the nose. And there it's coming back up again. So if you're in the call, but be careful. Be careful for fake out breakouts. Here's your 13. If we can get over the 13, we're still in a good call. All right, you still have more than 50% to go. So, but I will tell you this: at the same time, Tesla is coming down. Now, Tesla is definitely not following the SPY at the moment, or is the SPY fake out and following the, what do you call it? So let's go back to FinViz. We were at 136. Now we're at 170. The market is getting lower. So I'm willing to bet you that we're going to end up down. This thing's going to start coming down. We're going to start coming down eventually. We could have one more shot up, but we're going to, and it won't be, I'll bet you it's lower if we do. If we hit higher, then of course it's going to go, but I don't think so. I think it's Friday. There's less. The banks are closed. A lot of people, like I heard some people say, their money didn't clear this morning, so a lot of accounts are not cleared. We'll have to just see what's going to go on. Now, as far as 48, let's see. I have 189.50 as my support on the SPY, and that'll bring 189.50. Let's say 189.50. My 89.50. Let's put it around 191 on resistance. It's a little high, but that's for Tesla. I just want to take a quick look at this. There's two heads right there, 190.92, and where's this? 190.65. 190.65. I'm going to leave it at 191. It's not the exact number. It's probably a little bit higher. Let's go to 191. 190. I'm going to leave it 191. All right. So my resistance, if you're doing Tesla, 191 on the resistance and 189.50 on the support. On the SPY, okay, our support right now is it's probably we're still at 396.25. I'm going to go with that, and here we have this trend line 397.25. I think we're getting up there right now. I'm gonna keep it for right now and see how far we get up. It's probably more like 397 itself, and I think that there's a possibility that we might not get as high, but let's see, because we're headed there right now. Now, I'd rather do a put than a call. I don't see a lot, and I see right now, if you look below my mouse, see my mouse up there on the top, and look below me, there's 90,000. Now, our averages, we're good. There's volume right now. That's on that's on 3 minutes, so that's low volume. Let's go to 1 minute for a second. All right, so we're strong on this candle. We got 150,000. We got some. There it goes. Let's see if it'll push. So there's some volume is pushing in right now. All right, and the same thing's happening on Tesla right now. That means that the market's getting stronger, and the Dow should be dropping from the negative. And it was 170. Now it's probably 130, 126. Good guess. Okay. How are we all doing in here? Anybody do any what do you call it? When you day trade options and the same day put has a 120 theta, how do you know calculate the loss? You can't really. That 120, we just went over that yesterday, and I showed you that 120, I think I saved something in a what do you call it? Let me see if I can find it. I saved the Word document yesterday. Here it is. How does it? I'm going to put this back up for you. I did save it yesterday. The exact thing you're asking. How the delta using and the theta. Okay. I'm going to put this all. Let me just change this. Using the Greeks. Copy. I'm going to take that out. Searching. Hold on. There. And let's put that on top. I can't. That's a very good question, by the way. Using the Greeks to understand. Go here. Let's do red. Okay, and let's save that. All right, and let's bring that there in case some of you want to save this. This is worth saving, and save it one more time. And this comes out of I'll show you on the bottom. I will give credit where credit is due. I did not write this. I just copied and pasted it. for you right now. And there you go. So, using the Greeks to understand options, how does the theta affect the delta? For instance, the delta measures the sensitivity of an option's premium to change in the price of an underlying asset. So, if your delta says 46 and then it goes up $1, it can go anywhere from 46 to $1.46. Okay? So, while the theta tells you how the price will change as time passes, together the Greeks will let you understand the risk exposure. So the theta really has nothing to do with it until the expiration when it becomes zero, okay? The theta tells you that as the number gets higher, the delta is going to get lower, but you can always see the delta. Right now we care more about the delta. We are not going to swing trade. So if you're in today's contract, okay, and let's say you're looking at right now, we're looking at the SPY, okay, let me just change this for a second before I do something goofy. All right, and let's bring this down, and let's bring this for one quick second. So let's look at today's contract, okay, and let's look at right now, let's say we were waiting for the put and the price is 396, so at 397, okay, so you see right here it says minus 50. This actually has a very, very good delta, okay, but the theta says 131. So this contract is getting, this means that this is going to start going down and down and down. You see, it just went to 50. It's going to start decreasing as time goes in this day because this contract is over today. So watch this at 1 o'clock on the same 397. It could be 40. It could be 36. It could be 35. It depends where you are in the money too. But this has nothing to do with the price that you're going to get paid. The 51 cents is the delta is what you're getting paid off of. So it's a really good contract. All right, if that's the truth, okay, and that's what I got out of that. It says, how does the theta affect the delta? The delta, how does it affect the loss of the value or not? It always expresses a negative figure. The value of the option diminishes as the time passes until the expiration. Since theta is always negative for long options, there will always be a zero time value when the option expires, which I just said to you a few seconds ago. So right now, this is cheap. It's good paying. I don't know, but it doesn't mean, since there's a higher theta, if it goes up $1, it doesn't mean you get paid the whole thing. Remember I told you when it says delta from negative 50, you get paid from 50 cents to $1.50, but it doesn't mean you're going to get $1.50. It doesn't even mean you'll get $1. You could get 90 cents because the theta is so high, so you could get less on the delta. All right, you'll just have to watch that and see how it works for you. I personally went away. When it gets to about this time, I get off of today's contracts. All right, and I just find that they move stronger. They move. If I go to the 14th and I go, what was it? The same 395. So it says less. It says that. Is this the 14th? Was that what I was looking at before? 395 shows 20. Oh, that's 28 cents. What were we looking at before? 396. Yeah, 395. I was looking at the wrong one. So you can see the delta is only 29 cents on 395. The delta here is also 39 cents. 38 cents. Wow. So it's a good 395. It's 29 cents. So you got 29 in the delta here, and 395 you got 38. So this is a better contract, but it's going to cost you a little bit more money, and it's still not that expensive. That's why I went to the 14th. All right, so your delta is higher. Whoops, that is Tesla? Oh, was I? No, it wasn't. What do you mean, whoops, that is Tesla? That's the SPY right there. Don't look at this. Where are those? You're looking at this? These here? Wait a second, how do they go in there? Don't look at that. Look at this. This is your contract. This is not Tesla. This is the SPY. So you're wrong. So I'm going to take that out. It's not Tesla. That's the SPY. Look at the price. Wait a second. Maybe you're right. Wait a second. That doesn't make sense. This is not 190. 190. 390. I'm sorry. It's 395. This is the SPY. Just because it says Tesla, this allows you to see three different stocks. Okay. So if I made this red and I made this down here, if I link these, then it would change that particular. This is the SPY. Whatever's in the top is what you're looking at. There's what you're looking at right here. It's 395. The 190 would have been Tesla. Would have been this. Here's your Tesla. Watch the contract change. See? Now you're at 190. Totally different. So we were looking at the spot. You better stop making mistakes, Scott. Spanking, get the paddle out. Nah, it's okay. We all make mistakes, but yeah, a lot of people look at those three things that I keep open there, which is here. This. I watch Tesla. I watch Ford. I watch this. Sometimes I'll change. I'll go to Oxy. Let's see. Let's change that to Oxy. OXY, so it ends up in my chart. Sometimes I watch NVIDIA, NVDA. The reason I'm doing that is now when I do my drop down, they should all be in there. You see? And there's many others, okay? And sometimes I watch SPX. All right, there's SPX, 39.70. All right, a lot more expensive, but these contracts pay a lot more. I'm going to start looking more seriously at the SPX and just look at contracts that are a little further out. All right, but for right now, we're good. I don't like to be, maybe for the first hour, okay, of the day, I might be in today's contracts, but after that hour, I go to no problems. What if God forbid something really wicked happened and I just knew it was going to come back and it went further down and I want to swing trade it because I got enough money in my account? I can't do that if I'm on today's contract. So God forbid, I'd rather be in at least Monday's contract. And with Tesla, you have to be Friday to Friday. There's no in between, I don't believe. So like here, if you look at the Tesla contracts, all right, you'll see, where the heck is, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just goofed something. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I meant here. If I go to Tesla, you'll see today's contract, the next contract is next Friday, and then the Friday after, and then the Friday after. So these are weekly only, all right? Weeklies. That's all you can get. On the SPY, you can get Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you know. So you have a lot of, I don't like going really far out. I didn't agree with Deck at all going to November 11th when he's on October 15th, and that was like bullshit. There's no reason for that. All you're doing is paying more money for the contract, and then you're going further out of the money. It just didn't make sense. I'm telling you, I got a friend who did nothing but Tesla, okay? And look at this. What's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. See? Did I tell you before I thought we were going to come down? And there it is. And there's your drop on both, okay? So right now, there's your drop. Be careful. Could come back. 395.45. And I missed it going over this 395.45. 395. And we're going to leave this at about 50. See? I stopped and I stopped watching. Maybe I wouldn't have lost money. But I said before, I think it's going to come down. That's exactly what I said. And there it is. Okay? So I was right. So anybody who's listening, go back, listen on the tape, and see what I said. 395. So let's go to 396 and go to 50. And it's dropping even lower. It's dropping even lower, folks. Don't chase it, but this is a good put. If you keep a tight stop loss, I'm going to bring this down and just make it 395 right now and see what happens. Okay? So let's see if we can reach that, because we had right there, if you see right here, that's 394.96. That's where we're headed. So where's my puts? 361. I'm on a 395 put still, which is right at the money right now. But be careful. This could jump back right back to here, to the VWAP, which is 395, about 85, 90, 75, 85. Just be careful, or it could just drop right below it. All right, so let's do this. That's 385. Let's just drop this to 25. Let's keep our dollar. Keep our dollar right there. Okay. So does what I'm doing make sense to you guys? If it may, NVIDIA is up 80% on a dollar move. There you go. Is up 80% on a dollar move. So that's not good. That's only that particular contract. If NVIDIA put is up 80%, that means you're getting 80 cents on every dollar. That's that particular contract. So there's better contracts out there. I don't know where you're at. 116%. Now that's good. So it's going up. All right. Okay. Well, that's good, right? You know, NVIDIA is good. I'll tell you what's good about NVIDIA is a less expensive stock. So if we go to NVIDIA right now, let's take a quick look at the contracts. All right, there you go. That's today's. All right. I don't know if I'd want to use today's, but it's at 159. So 155. It's only 22 cents, but your delta is way too low. So let's forget November 11th. Let's go to next week, okay? And now let's go to the same. What do we say? It's 159. To go to 155, it's 38 cents instead of 12, but it's 4.95 on the contract. But what you could do is go back to the 11th, okay? And you can go way into the money right here at 160, and it's still cheap, and you got a 62. So on your theta is even pretty low for a contract that's expiring today, or it's going down, down, down. It'll go to 0. So you got to be careful. All right, your theta is coming. It's coming down. It eventually goes to 0. So we're at 60 cents. That's actually not a bad contract in the money, but out of the money, look how it drops to half. That's half, exactly half. And then it goes lower, lower, lower. So these contracts here all suck. But this one here is decent. That one here is okay. But for the price difference of 59 cents, you could double up. You would only be at $1.18, and you can double up. And you're really having then, figure 28 times 2 is 56, but you have it for $1.16 instead of 155. Does everybody understand what I just said? It's important. So you can go to the lesser contract that's really inexpensive, double up, you get twice as many shares, and you're at the same place as the in the money, but for less money than the contract would have cost on 100. You now have 200, and you have a better delta, and it's less money. Everybody understand that? Yes or no? Yes or no? Any questions? Just sold for 100% gain, only had 10, so $100, made $100, so I can't complain there. Good. Excellent, Wild Boy. Excellent. Go get them. Wild Boys. Saddle up those horses. Let's see how you guys are doing over there, and 30 people watching. E-Trade. E-Trade's back. Sorry, 142. E-Trade, thank you for telling me to get into options. I am in Tesla now. November 11th, 190. Call at $1.76. Sorry, $1.42. Okay. You're always sorry. Yesterday you were sorry too. Nah, I'm kidding with you. Right now, I still think that the SPY is moving more. Tesla is holding right now. I think we might see the SPY come back up again. Let's just see if it holds where it's at support, or if it goes up. We're about halfway through. So let me take that line out of there. So if you look right now, 395.24 is right about, you can look at the right side, and there's your 24 right there, 22. We're right here, okay? And it's not holding. It's coming back down. 395 is our support. If we turn around, it's going to go back up towards resistance, probably to around 390. I don't think it'll go to 396, but I could see it going back to 395, 85, 90. Okay, but it's not. It's not holding, folks. It's not holding. So our next step down, if it doesn't hold, it is holding. Okay, cancel that. It is holding. All right, and you guys over there, just want to shout out to those in YouTube. If you're not a member, just please subscribe. I think I got 266 subscribers. Let's see if we can get this up to 300 in the next week or so. All right? It takes 1,000 before you can make money with YouTube. But just going to say, shouting out. I will check from time to time. And if you have any questions, post it. I may not answer them right away, but I will answer them. And there it is. We're not holding. So our next step down here, if we can't hold, I'm going to just make this right now. I still think 395 is. Let's go down to 75, because that will be our next step. 390, what is it? 394. We're still dropping. 394.75. All right. And if that's the case, then this is dropping too. Our resistance point, okay, will come down below, right below 395.75. Here we go. To 394.75. So there's your $1. Here's your new channel. If you go back to earlier, you can see how much time we spent in this channel then. Here's your M. Look at this. What do we got here, folks? Head and shoulders. Boom. That was a real head and shoulders. So you went up, came down, you had a smaller head, and straight down on the shoulder. Okay? And it's still holding. It's holding at around 394.90. Somewhere around there. Where did this go? Right there. See? 85 to 90. I think it's 90. So we had a little tip there at 79, but be careful here. This could be a fake out breakout, and then it'll drop fast, so be cool. He got it. I am Jim. Jim got it. Everybody understand why I do my layouts the way I do? And right now, if we were to look, okay, and say, where do we look on the hour? I haven't done this yet, okay? Because I know I leave it on the 1 minute. But you see here, we have a slight downward incline here, all right? Let's go up here, and let's bring this down. And we have a slight coming down. Now let's look at this on 15 minutes. What do we got? Still, a little bit of a reversal. 10-minute, coming down on a 10-minute with a slight reversal. See the lowest shadow there? The lowest shadow? And then it came back up. That's what it shows us. Okay, let's stay on the 1 minute, and I told you, we'll come right back up to the 13. There's your 13. Now let's see if we can go for the VWAP. That was a good call. Anybody got in that call? That was good money right there. So 397, and if I wasn't sitting here doing this, explaining this out to you, I would have been in that. I would have been in the, I definitely would have been in here, in the put. Because the last trade I did was before I came on, was at 10 o'clock. So I haven't traded in over an hour. I'm up. I need one good trade. I need a good trade. Let's see. Let's see. Where are we at? Buy. I need a good trade. Let's see if we're going to keep going. I'm watching Tesla can have a slight reversal right now. So is this. I think this is going to be a fake out. It's going to go up. Let's see. Let's see. Slight pullback. You got in on a call and you got out good. Well, you got out at the right time. You got out at 45, 395.45 around there. You did good. But like I said, see the fake out right here? Consolidation. We're right. Where's my thing? We're right at the 13. We're at the 9. Between the 9 and the 13. We're at the 13. You see what's happening here? It's still a call. It's still a call. There it is. There it is. There it is. How much further are we going to go? It's got a long way to go in both directions. 35. My contract's a 395 put, which puts me right at the money. And my call is 397, and they're both on 11/14 Monday. And I got a feeling deep inside. Oh yeah, I think there's a lot of resistance here. How high? I just don't want to miss this put. It's coming back down. Come on, but when? Okay, when? Tesla's still going up. Tesla's still going up. SPY still going up, and the Dow should be coming down. It was at, wow, 289, 253. Came down a little bit. Deck lost $4,000 last week. He's just shy of 3,000, so the amount he's back up is near 9 grand. He's back up 3 out of that 4. All right, folks, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? Is this thing going long or short? $35, $36, $38. Be careful here. This could be a fake out downward trend, but I know that I still see. This is not daily. If I go to momentum here now, you can see from here. All right, watch, boom. What do you see? Up or down? Let's just use the. I'm going to use the VWAP. Okay, there, right to the VWAP. So tell me, what do you see? Up or down? Let's take out the cancel left from there. Here's our daily. Let's take this and remove this. Let's just bring it from here to here. Okay, so we're still downward trend here, still downward trend here, and I was just about to do the put, and bam, I'm doing the lines for you guys, and bam, I missed it. That's my point. Quick put, in and out, made a few bucks, but it's not enough. Let's say I should have stayed in. I think it's going to drop 248, 244. I got out because I had a feeling it might go back up for a second. I jumped. I really chased it for a second. There it is. See, it went back up. That's why I got out. So I made 2 cents, but that's not what I was looking for. It was up 5 or 6, and I couldn't get out in time. It didn't take it fast enough. That's think or swim. Okay, right now, I should have stayed in. See, it is going the way I thought. Okay, here we go. It's going to drop. It's going to drop. Damn. I should have stayed in. I goofed. I got scared. 48. It's up 10 cents. I would have had it. Be careful here. But you can see what I'm talking about. There's your downward trend, and here's your downward trend continuing down. That's your daily downward trend. This is your momentarily from 11 o'clock. So that's last 25 minutes. And here again, look at this, even a deeper drop. I should have stayed in. I had it right. I would have made some good money on that one. I should have waited. I thought it was going to reverse. I was in at 246, and it's at 266. That would have been $100 right there. I'll get it. It don't matter. All right, we don't need this top one. I'm going to get rid of let's get rid of this one here. We know it's a downward trend on the top. From the moment now, we can see this is a downward. See if we can get one more rush up. Let me get rid of that. Choice to rumors just in Amazon buying Wish. Wow, that's a Chinese company, Wish. I find that hard to believe, but they probably have to leave the main quarters there in China. That's a rumor. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That was a rumor. What do they always say? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Boom. Somebody just said that Amazon is buying Wish. I wish I may. I wish I might get that wish I wished last night. She was hot too. And this is why I didn't chase. You see this? Going back up again, I get another chance. Oh, come on, get over here. Get over here, stop it. All right, I need to check something real quick. I need to check real quick. Make sure my eBay. I was waiting. Some guy made a buy and he never paid. I hate when that happens. Can't trust people in Algiers. Okay. Oh, look at that. I missed the drop. I looked away. As Eric Clapton would say. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Right to my support. Look at that. Right to the support. 394.75. Is this a call now? Is this a call, girl? Or is it going to drop even more? What is Tesla did the same thing, identical, and 283, 293. So SPY still dropping. 297. Let's bring this call to a 290, a 395 call. Where are we at? Yeah, that brings us right for $2.64 at the money. It's worth it, you know, because the delta's got to be that much better. So I'm bringing this contract up to 1114 on the call at 395. I'm not saying I'm going that way. On the put, I'm at the money too, and I'm at 395. And I think that's more the direction we're headed, is the put. Like I told you before, we keep going. We go up a little, and then we come back down. All right, and you can see that. And now, if we look at this again, it's getting wider. The width is from out there, and now it's coming in down. It's getting tighter down. So if you look again, let's just go here. Let's take away this one. Well, let's leave it there for a second. Let's go from here. Look at your line difference now. You see what's happening here? So we take away this one here and remove it. And what's happening? Our downward trend is actually getting steeper. Like tea. When you steep your tea. You steep your tea? Steeper. Johnny Steeper. Okay. What do we got here? We're headed for the lower VWAP. Alright, let's make this now down to, say this, 50. It'll probably drop right now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Alright. I don't have, let me just see something real quick. Oh, that was my upper target, which we're not going to hit, which was 400. So I'm going to remove that for now and get rid of it. For right now, upper target will be this, 397.50. What's going on here? Put this back in there. Boom. Okay, there you go. All right. And look at Tesla, big drop too. So Tesla fell below the VWAP. All right. And if Tesla fell below the VWAP, then what does that tell me? I think the SPY is going to do the same thing. We're already below the VWAP on the SPY, but I mean it's going to fall below the other line, the bottom VWAP, the bottom VWAP plot. Okay, I brought my, it's actually a little higher, 188. Let's bring my lower support on Tesla is now, 188. There's my lowest support. And my upper support then now is from 191. I'm going to bring that down to 189. And let's say 25 cents. Keep us on that dollar. 189.25. There you go. And I was right. There it is. Okay. I should have played it because I was right. I told you right there. The lower VWAP. That's 394. So let's put it there. Now we got to see if it's going to hold at 394. This can keep dropping. It's got a long way to go. Okay. Remember, we had 1,000. If you remember yesterday, and I saved this, I'm going to show it to you guys. I saved it from yesterday. This is pretty cool. So here, yesterday, is your, come on, open up. Open! Jeez, slow. Slow. There it is. If you open this up, you'll see yesterday, 1,201.43 was the closing for the Dow yesterday. One of the highest in the last 2 years. Since 2020. Alright, so let's see where we're at. Oh wow, he's gone to 6 graphs now. 8K. Oh, he got rid of it. Okay, just keeping an eye. And look at this. So here we go, and that's why I told you to be careful. Okay, we hit that bottom VWAP, and you know what that means. We can start going back up again. So right now, if I look at FinViz, all right, why is my mail open here? All right, just give me 1 second, folks. Something I just need to do real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! That goes here. YouTube. I got a dentist appointment today, so I will be leaving early. Just letting you know. Nature-wise, TD, Ameritrade. Let's do that. TD, Ameritrade. Okay, that goes to me. My personal stuff. Discover. Just have to take care of a few things here. Got to catch me up here. Microsoft. Goes to Google. UPS. Okay. Trade 0 goes to T. Got to keep an eye on that too. Medicare. Let's get rid of that. Bed Boss. Nature-wise. Online. USA Public Records. Negative items have been added. That's a lie. That's a scam. Okay, and Tecmo. CPI. Okay, I took care of all that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 24 spam. Just go into the toilet. Coinbase keeps you safe and secure. I'm not really interested. Oh, that's a good one. Take that one. Donald Trump, DeWalt drill, delete forever, and that one there. Not spam. Okay, good enough. I'm out. There. Let's see. All right, we're looking good. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to pull this back out. There's our trend line that we did before, just to show the new, what do you call it? So I'm going to remove this for a second. We could draw another one, and we could do it from, let's say, I'm not on trend line anymore. We're still in a downward trend line, okay? And we're still bearish because we're under the VWAP. But if you go from here, the top, boom, and you still bring it to right to the 13-day, bam, like that. Let's watch it from there, and I'm going to remove the cancel the left extension so you can see exactly where I brought it from. Still from the day, if I went to the very beginning of the day, I think the high was right, it was back here somewhere. Let's see, that was it right there. So there's your high. So even this one, you'll see, if you go from here to here, you'll see it's still downward trend, but I'm looking more of the moment here now, and this is where we're at. So 394, maybe we reach 395, and hopefully it pulls back again. And there's our VWAP right there. And let's just see something. We got a 395.75. We're 394.74. Let's go and just bring this to 50. I want to bring the line down a little bit so it's underneath and we can see this. It's also true, 395.50 from 394, and let's move this up to 25. I don't think we ever really hit that before. We got close. So 394, actually we did. We got to 394. Let's make it 15. It's closer. All right. Sometimes we're just guessing, and it doesn't have to be exact. That's all I'm saying. So from 394.15 to, let's go even for $1. 394.15 to 395.15 instead of 50. This will bring us closer down. All right, and that will be now our $1. So we can watch where we're at in the channel. All right. Now remember, this here is your bottom VWAP plot. This is your support. This is your resistance, and this is your VWAP. Okay. I could actually put this, I'm pretty sure, let's see, show study, show plot names. I think if you do this, I never did that before, but let's see. Uh-oh, where'd it go? It didn't do it. It didn't do it, then what did it do? I don't know. I don't know. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Let's just take it off. Show plot names. Show input names? I don't know, maybe that's it. Show in the status timing. I want to see it on the left axis for study values. And here's your upper bands. Those are those other two right here. You want to make sure that they're checked. Whatever color they come up with, there's usually two colors that I don't use, so I just go with it. Alright, you're making me dizzy. Stop it. Here we go. Alright, upper VWAP plot, lower VWAP plot, support. The trend line's not holding up, so I'm going to get rid of it for right now. Regardless, you can always see, go to the highest point and come down to where you are, and that'll show you your trend line, and you can see we're still on a downward trend line. If we hit this resistance point, we got to see now if that's going to be a good short or a good put. Still thinking in stock terms, which is fine. It is pretty much. And right here, I'm looking at Tesla below for anybody who might be in Tesla. And Tesla itself is 187.85. 187.75. Let's see how that looks. 170. It's actually 80. So we got 187. I'm going to use 85 as my support. Perfect. 187.85 as support, and 180. I'm using 189.25. So you got about almost $1.35 in distance on that. If you want to see what it looks like, I can come for a real quick second, but get ready to do a put on the actual SPY. All right, here's Tesla, and here you can see Tesla. Okay, so here's your support at 187.85. Here's your resistance at 189.25 approximately. All right, and let's bring this back to this. And bring this back. I don't know how many people are watching Tesla opposed to trading the SPY. How we doing? So I'm not making a great deal of money today, but I am 4 for 4 with costs of $5, $10, $15, $16 in contracts. So I'm still up over $100. Nothing great, nothing to write home about. I didn't fulfill, but I think as time goes on, I'm going to start. I don't know about increasing my contracts as much as I'm going to go closer to the money. So I'll make more on the contracts and try to stay in longer. Volume is weak. Thinking of taking a trade around 2 o'clock. I won't be here. I will be leaving earlier today. I have a dentist appointment at 2:45, so I got to leave here around 2:30. I already took a shower this morning. Yes, I did take a shower, and I did change my underwear. Too much information. Okay, but I did. It's a place. You meet the strangest people at your neighborhood laundromat. It's a place I go about once a week to find out where I'm at. But if you're feeling lonely and you got no place to go, grab yourself your honey, grab yourself some money, and don't forget to bring your clothes. Doc Brady's Laundromat. If anybody can tell me the name of the band that did that back in 1977, you'll win something. I can't tell you what it is. And I will tell you, I met this group when I lived in North Miami Beach with my first wife, and they were from Pompano Beach, where I live now. And I've been living here 22.5 years. As AK would say, papano, which is the fish. Pompano. Pompano is a good eating fish. All right, here we go. We're busting through resistance. You know what that means, folks? 395.75 is going to be our target. Remember? Our immediate target, because later we could get back up here again. Like yesterday. You remember when we thought it was dying, and look what happened. It was you. Haha, no it wasn't. It was, you'll never find these guys. Steve Smalley Band. Long story for another day. They were a great band and good friends of mine. Steve Mollier. I met them at a place called the Lion Share, and they were playing as the band, and there was a stand-up comedy act, which was Steve Martin at that time. It was 1 year before Steve Martin became on the big stage. He was going all over the country to little clubs, little stand-up clubs. And the place was called the Lion Share, which was on 441 and in Miami Gardens Drive, right in North Miami, and North Miami Beach, and that's where I met them. And we just hit it off, and I had nose candy, and we became all good friends. And you know, back then there was stuff was so prevalent. You know, I mean, you could buy an ounce for $600, and it was pure. It was good. It was good shit. Ruined my life. Thank God I'm not into that crap no more. No more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Alright, what do we got here? Our resistance is up a little higher on, I told you we're going to go for the VWAP. Alright, so right now we got, what do we got? 24. What did I put here anyway? 15. I'll put it to 25 and it'll go up. Watch, ready? 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 Go for 50? Do I hit 50? And then right here, let's see, we're going to do the same thing here. Hit it. 394, 25. Alright, there it goes. Like I said, we're headed for the VWAP. That's where it's going to go. So for right now, you know what? Because I think that's where our next step is. Let's just make it. It's not there, but let's just make it 50. And let's see how much resistance there is. Shit, that's even really high. 35. You know what happens? Every time I bring it to a certain point, it gets there. So let's hit the 35. There was a lot of resistance there, so it's not hitting it yet. And if we check FinViz real quick, come on. 219.70 down to it's 229. Still holding. How does the mic sound tonight, folks? Is it good? Does it sound all right? Do I have any feedback? Any echo? 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 No, seriously. Do I have any feedback or echo? Look at that. It's not holding. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I missed it. Missed it. Missed it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, a little tighter now, baby. Which way? Which way is it going to go? I see low shadow. So it just came back temporarily to here on the VWAP, 394.95. Will we go back up? 7, 6. Fake out, fake out. Let's see which way. I'm so tempted to hit that put button. Ah! Ugh! I called it. There it is. And there's the scalper alert. It came in right there, right as it dropped, and it disappeared. So that means it's holding back. It could be a fake out. That means it's a call. Let's see. 67. Still a put. Still a put. 75. It was a put. Look at that. I did call it. Sounds good. Boston Fitzy. Boston Fitzy? Where you been my whole life? I haven't seen you before. Let's see. Wow, it's dropping. It's dropping. Dropping. What's it going to do, folks? I'm just so... You just don't know. You just don't know right now. I did call a put at 395. And then the arrow came on. So that was pretty cool. It was a good call. And... I just still don't trust it. Be careful. This thing could jump up really quick or drop really fast. Alright, and we got a little resistance for... Let's see, what is my resistance at on here? It's 25. 35. Let's see, 35. It's got to be 40. It's closer to 40 on what do you call it? Let's go 45. 45 resistance, and it just hit. I can't believe it just did that. It just went all the ways up. 75, 85. Look at that. So we've got one. It just went the other way. On the other one, on Tesla, just went up to 189. Figure 190. It's going to hit 189. 189. 95. Let's see. Bam. Yeah, 195.95. So 190 resistance right now on Tesla. Tesla's moving up, and the SPY is moving down. They're moving in opposite directions. Newish to Tradecaster, glad to be here. Okay, Boston Fitzy, did you come in around the time of, you got to be here about what, 2 weeks? You came in with the new, what do you call that, the challenge? You came in for the challenge with Deck? You're welcome. I'm one of the main moderators for Deck's Room and live streaming on my own. Okay, let's see what we got. It's going back up. People watching Tesla. All right, I think you got 195. I think your resistance now is 190. All right, so we've come back a little. 190 resistance and support. I'm going to say at one. I'm going to put us right above the VWAP, which is going to put us at about 188. 188.75. See if I got it. Yeah, bam, that's beautiful. And this one here, we've got 390. Look at that, coming back up. Like I said, be careful. It's following late. Oh, I missed it. Another small scalp, another $20-$25. Let's see, yeah, $20. I was gonna hold it, but I'm just scalping, quick scalps. It's Friday, and I've lost so many Fridays that I'm not losing anymore. So, quick scalps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5. Wow, should have stayed in that one. Call 277, 282. Yeah, I knew it was gonna go. I'm watching because I'm watching Tesla, and the SPY is following Tesla behind, but it's following 190. Look at Tesla's really moving. So Tesla right now is about 190.65 will be the next leg up on resistance. At this point, it's at 190.50, and right now I think we're about to see a pullback. Well, let's see. It will go a little further, but I think anywhere up to 395.65 around there. I think we're going to see pullback, unless we get over this SPY here. It's gonna have a lot of resistance. I haven't seen yet the actual. Let's put it at 75 on the resistance point. If we can get there. See, that's over the SPY. I don't want that. That's if we can get there. 395.75. Let's go 395.60. There you go. And that's where we are right now. 395.60. If it pushes over that VWAP, we will get some more volume in there. Right now, our volume is about 114,000, and it's pushing. It is pushing. 394.65. So edit this. 394.75. 394.75 right there is our support. See, there's going to be a lot of resistance here, and then I expect pullback. But on the same hand, Tesla is still pushing. Tesla is now over almost at 191. So the new resistance for Tesla, we're going to move that up to 191 right now, and it's about to. It went over. So let's say 191.10 at the moment, and we're right there. This thing is still moving. I think right now Tesla is the best bet. Tesla call. It just hit 191. hit 191 and change, and there's some resistance right here. What do I got? 191.10. It's really 191. Anything over that is a bonus. 191 resistance. Just to take a quick look for those of you that are watching, let's see, 191. That would bring us on the support level to 189.75. Let's say, boom. Yeah, I like that. Good. I like that. All right. We're still moving. We're still moving. We're still going. Wow. We're still going. On the resistance now is 191.25 on I'm on the wrong mouse. 191.25. And let's see if we can still push that. 191.50 resistance. Oh, it didn't hit it. It came all the way back down. Wow. So 191.35 was the resistance, and then it it just dropped. Boy, be careful. Watch the SPY. Could pull back. Could pull back. 237. I'm looking at the 395 put for November 14th on the SPY, and let's see what's happening here. Oh wow, it's coming back again. See fake out breakouts. Fake out, breakout down. I still think here's the pullback on Tesla. Here's the pullback on the SPY. Boy, that was a nice little run there, folks. Another quick one, in and out. Another quick one, 5 cents. Puts me up to where I was yesterday now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 6. I'm not saying that you can't stay in there. I'm taking quick ones. It's Friday. You know almost nothing. Well, stick around and you're going to learn something. I promise. All right, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 6 contracts. 6 times 5, that's 25, $26. I needed one more. Put me over. Wow. Let's see. What did I get out at? I got out at 249 on the contract. It's at 249 right now. Perfect. I did good. I did good. It did go up a little higher. It went up as high as 252. So it was 2 cents. I did good. And it's going to come out. It's going to go up now. Here it is. There it goes. Puts only right now. All right. Let's see. Right now, they're both the SPY and Tesla are pulling to, they both pull to the 13 and then reversed, going up. Tesla has got, if you're watching Tesla, your resistance point is, let me go a little lower on that, is 191.25. 191.25 is your resistance, okay, on Tesla. That's all you need to know. 191.25. 191.25. 191.25. And let's say that 191. 190. 190 is support for Tesla right now. 190 support. Now for the SPY, we have 395. I'm going to say 50. 395.50 is let's see, 50. We might pass it too. 395.50 is your resistance. Actually, it was a little bit higher. It was 3. I had it before at 60. I'm going to go back to the 60. I think that was correct. So it's 395. Even 55. Let's see, 395.55 is still perfect. That's good. 399.55. And let's see, our support. $394.50. Leave it at the dollar. seems too low. 394.75, 394.75, 394.70, 394. You know what? 394.60. 394.60. There's your. Let's see if we can hold here at 395. All right. So right here, there's your 394.60, and here, look at this coming back up again. There's a lot of resistance here. Unless it pushes over, this is going to end up coming back down. I see us back on the bottom again. But right now, Tesla's pushing up hard, and so is this. Both of them. So it's both calls right now. Tesla just did it again. It went to the same mark of 195, 191.30. Went a little bit higher, but the resistance is at 25. 191.25. It's trying. It's coming back. Watch that. Remember, pull back, and boom. This thing could go for it. Back to 19. It hit 191 for a second. I saw 190, like 98. So if you watch carefully, I think that it's going to try one more. There it is. 191.28. Like I said, it's going to try one more time. 191. What about, yeah, and same thing with the SPY. SPY's pushing. I have it right at resistance right now. I'm afraid to do the put at there because every time it does, it comes back a little and then boom. So, but if it does come back, it'll come back to about 395.25. But I see us going for 395.65, 390.60, 395.70 puts us at the VWAP, and there's a lot of resistance here. A lot, and they're not making either one. They're both pulling back. Boston Fitzy, are you in Boston? Are you in Boston? How much does one know between nothing and almost nothing? That would still be something, right? And you see right now, Tesla just pulled down to the 13 again, and this right here, 395.25, 23 is going to be your. Okay, here's your down arrow. Did you see that down arrow for a second? Right there. It's under. There is a down arrow in there. So 395.20, there it is, right here. And if it's going to go one more time, it's getting ready. Let's see. I want to see if Tesla holds the 13. If Tesla holds, see, this is not holding. Either is Tesla. They're both going back to the support. Okay. The question is, I don't know if this is the right support for 395. What do we got here? 394, 395. Let's see if we can hold this 395, right? 94, 95, right there. If not, then it's going to be 75, or this is 60. Let's move this up and make it 394.75. Let's move it up a little bit, okay? I'm trying to tweak it out to get a little closer. You can see right here, you had two resistance points, which is now was a support here. And you look across here, those were three resistance points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that was a resistance point, which is where I just made support. So that's where old resistance just became support, and now this is where old support is now old resistance again becoming support one more time. So I think we're going to go back up again one more time. But from here to here and then back, we have not. It's just a small head and shoulder. Small head and shoulder here. We're not making, right now we'll be making lower lows. That means it'll come down. Just outside of Boston, about 30 miles south of Boston. So let me ask you, Boston Fitzy, are you a capitalist? Are you here because you're not happy with what's going on with the administration and inflation, and you want more money? Is that why you're here, or are you just here for fun? Don't make me put my MAGA hat on. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I gotta take my pills real quick. Thursday, Friday. Okay, hold on. Gotta take my vitamins. Okay, gotta take my vitamins real quick. I turn around and the freaking thing does exactly what I said. Did it put? Neither one held. But if you observe it enough, you can see they both went back to the support. So right here, you can see my support was perfect. 394.75. And if you look at my drawing for Tesla, take a look at this. Oh, I got the wrong thing in here. We put this up here. Okay, and pull this down. It was just above. So this pulled down also. You see right here? 190 and right here twice. And where is my support? 190. So my supports were perfect for both of them. If you follow what I did, why I did it, then you'll see, let's watch the SPY, that when it hit the supports, they both reversed and came back up. So we know you're a Trump supporter. Are you more of a Trump or DeSantis? Oh, I don't want DeSantis to become president at this point. I want him to stay right here for the next 6 years, right here in Florida. And the truth is, what Trump said, it was a freaking stupid thing. He should keep centered on what he's doing and leave DeSantis alone. He lives in the state of Florida. DeSantis lives in the state of Florida. They've been friends before. And DeSantis is not trying to push him out. The truth is, DeSantis, though he could run this country, I think if Trump ran with him, with DeSantis as a vice president, that would leave DeSantis in a position after Trump's last time, if he got in, to be the president for the next 8 years. So that would be the way I look at it. But the truth is, I would like to see Trump run with Mike Pompeo, who was actually the head of the CIA and then was one of the best Secretary of States that we've ever had in history. Okay, so that's just my thinking. Leave DeSantis alone and stop acting like a dick. Trump's acting like a dick. And I like Trump. I voted for him twice. I'd vote for him again. But you know what? And I only vote for him not because I like him or don't like him. I don't vote for a person. I vote for who's going to be the best for our country. And I've never had to vote for the left because there's never been anybody on the left. The only one who's close to ever doing righteous stuff for this country in an immoral way, especially sexually immoral, was Clinton. He had a great mind. He's got a brain. He's a brainiac. He really is. But you know what? Unfortunately, he was married to a dyke, and the thing is, she's like, can you imagine living with her? No wonder he did all that fooling around. I'm not rectifying and saying it's right. I'm a Christian at heart, but the fact is, you know, I call a spade, just like Trump. I wear it on my sleeve and I say it the way it is. And he shouldn't be scared of DeSantis. He's got a 71% approval, Trump, in this country, and DeSantis had 7, 8, or 15%. So you know what? This is ridiculous as far as that. He just should have left it alone. He should have called up DeSantis and said, "Congratulations, you're doing a great job, and let's see where the future takes us all." You know what? But you know, we all know one thing: Trump is a narcissist and he's an egotist. So it is what it is. Listen, as much as I like him and I want him to be my president, I will always tell you how I feel about him. I don't have to hold back. If I met Trump in person, I would tell him. I think he already knows. I'd like to see Ivanka as president. So I think she's smarter than her father. And her husband, the Jewish guy, he actually made world peace in Israel with 3 different Arab countries. He did something that nobody else has been able to do. But did he get the Peace Award? And then Obama, who did absolutely nothing, got the Peace Award? For what? He's a piece of shit. That's the only award he should have gotten. Don't get me started. You know how I feel. You know how I feel? I feel fine. Okay, right here, we're in the middle of our channel. Are we going up? Are we going down? The middle of our channel, you see this blue line, is our 13, but there's our VWAP. So remember, we are a little bearish right now. We could, and it's Friday after 12. Who's bringing me lunch? Be nice, it's Friday. Why does that ever stop me from being nice? I'm very nice. Nice. You're very well nice. You got a nice way to know. Let's see. Okay, learn. Lunch and learn. It's lunchtime. Lunch and learn. Anybody wanna? I'm gonna be cooking for lunch, and I'll be delivering Johnny Rockets hamburgers with fries and a Coke for you all. I haven't had a soda in almost 10 years, except for orange. I do drink orange soda, root beer, and cream soda once in a blue moon, but I stopped drinking soda over 10 years ago. I stopped using a microwave oven almost 15 years ago. The only thing I use my microwave oven for is storage. I got pots, pans, bottles of honey in there. I don't use any of that crap. Microwaves are one of the worst things for your health. It's a negative energy, and our bodies run on a positive energy. So anytime you nuke something, if you want to go do a good test, you'll never use a microwave oven again, I swear. What you do is get yourself some brand new soil, and get yourself something that you can grow, that you know will grow, some seeds, all right? Germinate them for a few days. What I want you to do is I want you to microwave water from the tap for 1 minute. Just even 30 seconds. Nuke it for 30 seconds, okay? And use that water for one plant. And then take water from the tap and use that for the other plant. Both of those germinated seeds will both grow to a certain point at 4 days. And after the 4 days, the one that was nuked will die, and the one that had the water from the tap will grow. Go prove it to yourself, and you'll never use a microwave again. Russia outlawed microwave ovens for the longest time because they figured it out a long time how bad it was for people's health. And the reason they live so long is they drink so much vodka. Vodka? Come on, let's leave Trump alone. Are those things on my right real or real expensive? Okay, here we go. Like I said, we hit the support. We came back up. Now, watch this. We got a little high doji there, but it's still going. Still going. All right, who wants to do the call? Who's calling this? 395. I'm still in the money at 278 on November 11th. I'm still on November 11th on that one? Wow. Oh, no, 11/14. I'm sorry. 11/14. Monday's contract. And 11/14 on 395. I got both 395 and 395. Put or call. I'm really at the money for either one. Okay, and look at that call. That was a good call. It's a call. It's a call, Mrs. Walker. It's a call. Where's my friend engineer? I haven't seen her. She's here. Hi, engineer. Hi, Latifa. We still need to talk. Maybe Sunday we can talk. All right, if you're up to it. And how's my friend Dazzle? Oh, no Dazzle today? No Dazzle. Where is Dazzle? No Dazzle. Wow, I'm dazzled. I'm dazzled and drowsy and ready to see. I can't believe there's no Dazzle today. Wow. I hope she's okay. Let's see, Daryl's in there, Dart Trader. Okay. And let's see, maybe she's in Dex room. Let's go check Dex room. DAC. Wow. I just bawled her out. She's hanging out in Dex room. Okay. She has the right. Bloody well right, you got to bloody right to say. Live till 1 p.m. Okay. Let me go ruin. All right. Please, let's talk on Sunday. Okay. Okay, great. Good. Sunday's perfect because my wife works on Sunday, so it's good for me. And you and I can talk. And I'll do it a little towards noon my time, so it'll give you time to sleep. What time is good for you? What's good time for you? Because I can work around that on Sunday. Just give me a time, your time. Give me a time, your time, which is good, engineer. This one's on me. I want to help you. All I can tell you is I did not make a great deal of money today, but on the other hand, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 contracts of 5 contracts. Okay, that's 500 shares, 5 different times. Except for the SPX, I only did 1 contract, and I won 5 out of 5 today. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Yesterday, I won 5 out of 5. Day before, 4 out of 4. I have won. Not to show off or anything like that. It's really more to become consistent on a lower level. I have won every single contract I have traded this week. Yay! I really have. I have 100% win ratio this week. Okay, so and it's up over $1,000. I have not been trading large, but I've been trading consistently. And as soon as I've got this down, I've done this before, and then I come in and I chase, and I do too many trades in a day. Now, I'm not saying you can't do 20 trades in a day if you got a big account, but you got to get in and out. Don't get greedy. Take your profits and watch the charts. Look what I keep doing. All right, I stop for a couple minutes. All right, look at this. Right, where are we at? 396. So what do? I go in here, edit this, and I change it. Okay, so now I know I've got a high right here. I've got at 396. That means I'm bringing this up too to 395.20, somewhere around there. Okay, let's edit this. What did I say? 395, 395.20. I just have to look at my chart and give me a general idea of where I think I should be. 1, 2, 3, 4 times for resistance. 5, 6, 7. Go across. 8. All right, and how many times for support? 1. Okay, 1, 1, 1. But here we go. That's our new. So old resistance has now become new support. There's your support. There's your resistance. Okay. Also, look at FinViz. You got to check FinViz. You got to go in there and check it once in a while. 192. We were at 2 something before. 177. So what's happening? What's happening is the negative's coming down. The Dow's getting a little stronger. Okay. As the Dow gets stronger, the SPY will go up higher. Same thing with SPX. So if you look at SPX, let's say, okay, it runs the exact. They're identical. I can't believe why this chart looks like this. I don't know what I did. I unchecked something and took all my lines out. I don't know what to do, how to get it back. Show studies, show orders, prime overlap, graph. I don't know what I did. GMT options, let's see, show extended interest. This I don't want. I keep taking these out and they keep coming back. I don't want those lines in there. Futures, nothing in here. I don't really show open interest. Options, show open interest. It doesn't have that. Equities, show social sentiment. Corporate actions. I don't do corporate. Corporate is the actual. Yeah, I can leave that in there. Okay, what did I change? Grid? What's grid? Grid. Display the setting on style menu. Let's take that out and see what happens. No, it didn't change it. Remember the lines that were in there? I like it that way. It was like a graph. I don't know where it changed. I don't know how I did it. Show alerts, show orders, time axis, favorite frames, equities, border, show wicks. I always want the wicks. Show crosshairs, snap hairs. Maybe this is it. Is this it? Open, close. I don't think so. Open, snap crosshairs to open. I don't want to play with that. Volume bars. No, that's the color. I don't like that. See those? That's too colorful for me. Background. It's grid. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I lost them. I'll find it. It's in one of my other charts, I know. All right, let's go back out of SPX. But you see how this is starting to build right now? Build higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. See it? That's what's happening. It's coming back, folks. And it's the same thing for the SPY. Same thing, because they follow the same order. All right? So if I go up a little like this, you can get to see it. All right, let's just go. I don't have the lines in there either. All right, Tesla also. Tesla now has support at about 192. Let's see. I'm going to put the resistance, I mean, at 192.25. It's a little higher than it actually is, but 192.25, and then our support would be at 191. All right, that'd be perfect. There you go. Actually, it's a little higher or lower. It might be 191.10. All right, but that's good enough. There we go. For right now, look at this. Every time I bring it up, what happens? 96.20. So that's 396.25. All right, so 396. Top computer, 25. Let's see if we can hold that. 396.25. And then it's 396.25. I'm going to leave it for right now. 396.25. Where am I at? 396? 395, I mean? 395.20. 395. This is 396.25. 395.40. 46. Let's just try this. And let's bring this to 50. It could be 40, but I'm going to bring it there. Just a little bit higher and under. Because the VWAP really would be the support at this point. All right? The VWAP. So remember, that's 365.68 around there, 70. That's your support. So let's come down and see if we can hold the 13 at 395.80. If it comes back down, that's where it might go to. But we're still going back up. We're still going up at this point. And the SPY, 172, 175, was still holding. I had no moment. No money to trade. Oh, so you didn't clear today. Are you doing any swing trading at all? Are you swing trading anything or not? I don't do any swing trades at this point. Anybody who's got less than a year trading, especially options, should not be swing trading. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, what about swing trading, right? The SPY, I'm going to do a put. We all think it's going to come down. I go, you never know what's going to happen. You can lose your ass. That was the day it went up $10. That guy would have lost on just 2 contracts, $2,000. So be careful, folks. Don't swing trade if you don't know what you're doing. And especially not on the SPY. Okay. All right. I'm back. I had no money. Running down the road trying to loosen my load. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades today. I did 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 1. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. $26 in contract fees. I want that to go away. They're charging me too much. But I'm up. The exact same thing I was up yesterday. The same amount of contracts, too. I think I'm going to end this today about 1 o'clock. Give myself some time to chill out. Because I even though I don't have a doctor till 2:45, and I don't have to leave here till 2:30, I think I'm just going to kind of chill a little so I don't overtrade. And I think you guys got the idea today. But I'll keep going for right now. I'm okay. I'm feeling groovy. I'm hungry. Let's see. I want to see this pull back to about right there at around, let's see, right above the VWAP, around 75. And let's see if we can hold. I don't know if we just hit that real quick for a second. 75, we did. We hit the 75. There it is again. Let's see if we can hold this area. If we can hold this area, let me look. And Tesla just did the same thing. It hit to the 13 EMA, and it's actually trying to reverse now after it hit. And Tesla now is at about 338. I'm going to put it at a little higher than I had. It was at 192.25. I'm going to bring it up to 192.35. It actually could be 40. There was a lot of resistance there. I'm going to leave it at 192.35. And let's see, 192. My support on Tesla, 192.35, 191. Let's see how this looks. 191, not 50. Yeah, 50. Okay, 191, 191. I'm gonna leave it at 191.50. So we're close to that right now. Let's see, what did I have this at? Do I have 40? I'm gonna move that up, the resistance, to 40. So I have 192.40 on the resistance. We pulled back down, and we have 1, 2, so far 2 at about 191.50. So I'm going to hold it right there. It's only about 70 cents. 70? What do we got? 40, 40, and 90 cents. Perfect. All right, that's perfect. All right, so that is on Tesla. Now on this, we haven't been able to drop below the VWAP, which is at 395.70, and this is at, we're going to bring this up a little bit, and I don't want to touch the line, so I'm going to bring it to 65. We're right under that line. You see, it's a smudge, a smudge. That's like when you have a bagel and you on cream cheese, you put a smudge on there. Okay, you want a smudge on a toasted bagel. And get your cat. My cat's sleeping. She's sleeping. She hasn't come out. Baby girl. Where's my sweetie? I love my cat. I do. He's going to pull this a little closer without breaking it. Uh-oh, I'm going to break the damn shelf. It has to come a little closer. Can you guys hear me okay? You hear me all right? The speaker good? It's out of the way. It's up here now instead of down there, further away, so it's closer. I can move it a little to the right so it's not in my eye. It's not bad. It's good. We're making changes. We're getting more professional. All right. Let's see. I got that light on. Take the bright out of the light. Take the bright out of the light. Let's see if I turn it off. How it looks. There you go. A little darker. This is one of those hats that the whole top is missing. They're like hunting hats. Keep you cool. Get your pet cat. Go pet your cat. You can't talk to me that way. All right. Let's see. Right now we're in a wow. Okay. Get ready for a little pullback on the SPY. The reason I say that is I'm grabbing the mouse, but I'm on the wrong mouse. We're on. Let's see. The reason I said that is because it's coming back up. It's going to come up. The SPY, the Tesla actually came down to about 191.25, I think. Let's see. Say okay. Yeah, right on 91.25. 191.25, and we have 192.40. I'm going to bring that down to 192.25. That gives us our dollar on Tesla. All right. So right now, you can see here, it's very similar, a little different, but similar. All right. If I go to Tesla real quick and I bring Tesla up, so you can see right here, go that way. All right. You see how Tesla came all the way down to right here. So I brought it to 191.25. And I gave us the $1, 192.25. So you can see where we're at. Very similar to the other side. Went up, came back down, and look, see what's happening? back to the 13. Watch the SPY, going to do the exact same thing. So if I go now to the SPY, let's take a look. And there it is. It's doing the same thing. SPY's going back up. But be careful today. Like I said, this is Friday. Engineer, have a nice weekend. Go enjoy yourself. Don't worry about anything. And we'll start fresh on Monday, and I'll talk to you on Sunday. You didn't give me a time, did you? Please, let's talk on Sunday. But you didn't give me a time on Sunday. Give me a time, your time, before you leave. What time are we talking about? What time should I call? You gonna tell me? You still here? You want 10 o'clock your time? 10 o'clock? 11 o'clock? Give me a time, your time. She's still here, right? I asked her twice, 3 times, you're out. Otherwise, I'll wake your ass up in bed. Okay, she won't tell me. I'll have to call her. Let's see who's on the phone. Okay. And here we are. Now watch this, because you got the you have those. See that? 1, 2, 3. Those are all high shadows, and you look across the top here. A lot of resistance at 396 right now. All right. So if I bring this down, you know what's going to happen. All right. So we're 396.25. I don't want to touch it because it's just going to go. Let's see. If we hit resistance again, it might be a good time to do one more put. This time I might have to hold it a little longer. Or I just stop and I take my full wins for the week without one loss. 100% I won every contract from Monday till now. I didn't lose one. And I made approximately the same thing each day. A couple days I made a few more. Let's say. That would bring me to, I know I made a more, 2 something a couple of days. Let's see, 95 average times 5 would bring me 975. According to this, I made over $1,000 for the week. All right. And look at the resistance. Both of them, SPY and Tesla, both came back at the same time. They both came back to the 13. You should watch. If you can watch the SPY and Tesla together right now, you can trade them together. Wow, it's nice. I can't believe it. Let me finish this last one. Hungry. That's amazing. Look at it. Drop, drop. Here it comes. Down. Let's see. Maybe come down to about 190, 125 again. Still holding the 13. If you look, where both are still holding. Now, on this one here, both of them are bullish because they're above the they're above the VWAP, and they're just at the 13. All right. It's a position where it can go either way. You got to be careful. If you're going to trade like now and take a position or take a stance to go up or down, make sure you keep a tight stop loss. No more than about, if you're doing the contracts I'm doing, no more than 10%. You don't want to lose more than 10%. 10% on 30 cents. Let's see. They're both. My contract on the put is $22 and change. 10% is 20 cents. Okay? 20 cents on 500, on 5 contracts is $100. 10%, I would go a little less on the call, about 7.5%, 8%. That'll be 24. I would go 5% on the $3. That's 15, about 17 cents. So if you buy the contract at 326, you're going to be out of it. Let's say somewhere between $3 and about 310. You'll be out of the contract if it went the other way. And there it is. There it is, folks. Pushing through resistance. Wow. Nice push. Nice push. Where do we hit? I'm still going to keep this at, I'm going to push this up to 396.50. Okay? So we're probably a little less than that, but that's fine. That's where we're headed. 336.50. There's 40. There's 40. See, we're coming up. Be careful. Be careful here, folks. I don't know if I would go long. I'd wait to see if it hit around 350 and possibly short it. I don't trust it. I want to check something real quick. I want to check the scanners for stocks right now. And let's see. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Wow, there's a lot of stocks today that are moving. And let me bring the percentage up to about 5% on the scanner. And on a 5-minute, 250. Wow. There's a lot of stocks. UCL, TGLV, forget that's penny stock. Let's see, let's go $1 above. Let's forget the 70 cents. Let's go from $1 and above. We scan that. Take out all the penny stocks. Okay, UCL, Pixie was another one went really good today. Pixie, ABCT, which is a penny stock, 323. CRMD, GOEV, and COO Cook. All these stocks did very well today. BAND. Learning how to use your scanners can make you a lot of money. You could learn to be an independent trader. And on the options, oh, I don't have anything filled in on here. I wonder why. Delta? Why did I change all this? My stock hacker changed. Options hacker changed, I mean. Options hacker. Here we go. Bid volume changed last. This is very unusual. I don't recognize this. This is not filled in properly. I'll have to change that. Something, I lost some stuff. And I go back to charts. Okay, I'm back on Tesla. Look at the drop. I walked away for a second, and Tesla just dropped really big. Be careful. The SPY might follow, or did I miss it? SPY already did. Okay, I missed it. So Tesla dropped really low. Where's my other mouse? Wow, still dropping. Tesla just dropped to about 190.60. So I have to bring this down to 190. I'm going to bring it to 190. Oh shoot, 190 and 65. Let's make it 50. Let's just make it 50. 190.50. Let's just leave that as the new support. It's a little lower than it actually is. And then that's going to bring down my top resistance. Everything just came crashing down to 191, say 75. Let's make it 191.75. There you go. And actually, I think it's more towards 191.55. I'm going to go a little lower. Everything just changed. Everything changed. Yep. The SPY didn't change much, but Tesla did. Elon Musk made an unusual request in fallout with top lieutenant. Wall Street Journal. That's what did it. But that was news at 11:42. Why did it just hit now? A top lieutenant in his company? They don't like him. They don't like this thing. So something's going on with Tesla right now that it's not reflecting the SPY itself. But the SPY did drop very similar. Same time. That was at 12:32. There was no real news at 12:32. At 11:42. So I don't see what made this happen. And then 11:59, advanced units of Ukraine. Let's make this a little smaller. Have reached the bank of Amber River in some parts of the region. That should not have much effect. European Central Bank says the fact. And that was still, that's like 40 minutes ago. That should make a difference to you. Well, folks, I think that I don't need that in here. Let me take something out of here. Remove that. Cell size, ask size. Just want to get rid of one column. Okay. I don't. Tesla's coming back up. It's coming back up to the 13, and the other one's over 13. Tesla might be a good call still. I don't know why it dropped like that, unless it's manipulation. I mean, there's heavy manipulation in all these stocks, but I'm not seeing why, what would make that thing drop the way it did. And it dropped. They did the same thing, really. They both came up pretty much the same way. I'm sorry about that. They both did that double. This did a triple. They did a triple too. They're almost identical if you look at them, and then coming back up again. Right now they're holding. I'm gonna take it light at this point, because I think that at this point we're chasing. Don't know what's really happening. There's no real news at this hour. Okay. AK's gone. Done. He's done. Figures. And okay. I'm just letting people know that I will be live till 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be in the background, but I'm going to take some time to myself, I think. I think that's it, and I'm going to call it a day. It's been a long week. I've gone every day this week. I have been live every day this week, and most days close to 5.5 hours a day. So, pretty good, not bad, right? Okay. I took care of him. He's gone. I'm only watching those. We're back in consolidation mode here. It looks like we're coming back a little bit, but if you look at FinViz, we're down about 200 points. But yet, it's really funny. The Dow is down 200 points, but the S&P is up $10. This is unusual. And the NASDAQ, I want to show you this. This is very unusual. I don't see this too often. Whenever you're down on one, you're always down on the others. So to see this, and that's probably because the SPY was up so high, that for it to even come to the same point. Where's my FinViz? Come on, here it is. All right, I want you to see this, because this is pretty unusual. Okay, come on. Get in there. Okay. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, so look at this. This is down 211 points, but the NASDAQ is up, and the S&Ps are up. I have not seen that. That is just very unusual. Every couple of minutes, you can just redo this, and you'll see this change. Watch. It didn't change. Don't make a lie. That's because this is so it's going back. It's getting even lower. So there you go. That's 225. But look, this is still in the plus. So I'm just giving you an idea to look at certain things. These are all tools that you need to utilize and use, because, it's the way it is. But that's really, I've never seen that. That's very strange. Whenever you're in a negative on the actual Dow, you're usually in a negative on your, what do you call it? On your S&Ps. So that's amazing. The only thing I can attribute that to is because it was up over 1,200 points on the S&Ps. Okay, actually the Dow was up 1,200 points, but now that's come all the way back down with a minus. So that's 1,200 down, boom, and minus the other way. So it's not catching up yet, and that's why the SPY's still up here at 395. It's still holding these upper channels, all right, where we thought, remember, we were down to $48.17 or something like that. That was the low for the year. So it's just pretty amazing. I think that was the low for the year. I can't even see that anymore. You can't even look that up. This is like the summary. Everything has changed in here. They've changed everything. Previous close, here it is, return 52 week 348.11. I was close. It just doesn't show the, what do you call it anymore? Wow, it's not showing the float. Where does anybody know where I find the float in Yahoo Finance. Net assets. I think did I find it? Year-to-date assets, profile, options. Here's the options, holdings. Let's see. Average. Oh, wait a second. What? Nope, not in there. Look like the same setup. Let me see. Energy, utility, stocks, bonds, average price. I can't believe it. The float's gone. This sucks. Why do they do this shit? Performance, 3-year, annual. I have no idea what it is. Risk. It's risky. Let's go back to chart. Conversations. I don't know where it is. Summary. There's a whole thing that used to say statistics. It's gone. It says wife upgrade now. Yahoo Finance Plus. What happens if I upgrade it? Oh, try for 14 days. Get advanced tools and insights to navigate the market. What happens if I try it? Billed annually, $350 a year, monthly, $35. Let's not. Not billing me nothing. I'm not doing it. Forget it. Goodbye. Sucks that they did this. Yes, that's why. Get rid of that. I can't figure it out. I don't know. The whole thing has changed. Yahoo Finance. What about FinViz? Oh, let me try FinViz. Now, FinViz, you can go into the screener, is it? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. And if I go into a particular stock, so let me go into, let's say Oxy. Let's see if I can do it this way. Oxy. And then go into the screener. And it's not in here. Oxy. It's not the screener. Portfolio. No, that's not it. I have to. Earnings date. News. Insider. I don't know what it is. There's a place here that tells you. Also on this one. I can't find it here either anymore. I think it's a screener. Okay, float shorts. No. Here it is. Fundamentals and technicals. That's it. Let's see. Not the technicals. Let's put all in here. No, it's too much information. I'm looking to see if I can find the float size. I can't find it. I used to be able to find all the stuff. I stopped using it here. Tickers, charts, stats. Where's stats? No, snapshot. Stats. Let's see. Nope. Got to pay for that now. Well, all of these things, they're taking this shit out so you can't see it. Technical. Ownership. Let's see. Ownership. Change from open. Fundamentals. It's not in here. Descriptive. Float short. Relative. I want float size. Option. Doesn't have it. I can't believe this. I got to talk to Deck. I can't find it anymore. This is aggravating. That was one of my best tools ever when doing stocks. You know, is to be able to go in and check statistics, then check the news, and then check the. We still got good information in there, but it's just not the same. This really messing me up. Something changed. Wait, on the bottom says statistics. Hold on. I got it. It showed up. I got it. Statistics on the left side. I got it. That wasn't there before. I would have seen that. It just showed up. They must be working on the site. And now it's on the side instead of across the top. Okay. I feel much better. I feel better. I do. I feel much better. That's Tesla. Let's look at NVIDIA statistics. Here it is. I found it. Either it was there and I never saw it before. Float 2.3 billion. Okay. I feel much better. It's a great tool. I know it's under statistics. I couldn't find the statistics. They put it on the side. It used to be across the top. But thank you guys. I got it. It was not there before. I looked down that whole side and there was only 6 topics. I went in and out a few times. They may have been updating. Who the hell knows? I checked it 2 days ago and it was on the top. Then it disappeared. And then there was a few on the bottom and it wasn't there. They must be doing this over the last week or two and making changes. All right, so what do we got here? Our resistance, we went back up on Tesla. Okay, so we're up a little bit. We're up to about 75. All right, it's going up right now. So we want to put this at 191.75. All right now. There's going to be a lot of resistance at 191.75. Let's see if we can break above that on Tesla. And then we got on the SPY. The SPY has dropped down. So now we've got a new underneath carriage. I wasn't watching. Is about 395.35. So let's bring this down to about 35. Right? Brings that there, 395.35. And then it's going to bring this up to about 396. Let's bring it here about 396.20. Let's edit this and make this 396. Take the 50 down. Let's just make it 25 for right now. It's not going to be correct. It's going to be a little higher than it's supposed to be. That's too high. It's got to be lower. It's got to be lower. We have twice the 396. You know what? Let's see. Watch. It's going to go over now. It's going to go over. But if it doesn't, then our support is gone to, our resistance is gone to 396 right there. Let's see if we can get over there. 396, and let's make it 395. It's not right. It's not right. See, it is higher. It's 396.30. 395.30, I mean. Okay. I was trying to get it a little tighter. That's what I was trying to do. There you go. And it's pulling back anyway. And there's your VWAP right there at 395.65 approximately, 68. So we're right at the VWAP. So right now, if I was to guess, I think we're going to break down a little lower. And I see Tesla's pulling back also at the same time. Up there's a reversal. So right now you might have a good call back up to resistance. But you know what? Like I said, it's Friday. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's still lunchtime. And the volume is lower right now, so I'd be very careful. Even the Tesla's got more shares being traded than the other. And if we look at this now on 10 minutes, what do we got? We're neutral. We're consolidated. Do you see that? We're consolidated in here. And if you bring it into a 1 hour, probably. Also, see that it's in a bracket. It's consolidated. It's not up or down. Now, most people are probably watching this on a 5-minute, and we're in consolidation. We're right there above there. That's why if you don't really know, you might as well just watch it on a 1 minute and just see from minute to minute and just scalp it. I had enough. I had enough for one day, folks. I did. I had enough. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that'll work. Wow, check that out. My microphone's got a hat. Very cool. I can't believe that just went up there like that. I got a place to put it. I don't know if I like that. I got a place behind this, a nail. I just nailed it. Nailed it! Come on, get it there. All right, it's nailed it. It's too hot. I can't wear it. Okay, it's usually under statistics. Oh, yeah, I already saw that. Okay. Not usually. It is under statistics. As usual. I just couldn't find it. Statistically speaking, it's time to call it a day. It's time to get out there, go for a walk, get out there in the sun if you got some, you know. Not chase, don't overtrade. That's how you start losing money. I'm going to leave it alone. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 for 6. 6 for 6 today. I would like to do one more just to push it over that one little. Yeah, doing good. I don't want to lose. I got a 100%. I can honestly, this will probably be the first time ever in over 4.5 years, 4.75 years of day trading, 4 years of day trading, that I have ever had a 100% win week. I'm a winner. I gotta quit right here. It's not the amount of money, it's just the point to be able to say I did it. What do you think? Don't you all agree with that? Wouldn't you quit if you were ahead? Wouldn't it kill you if you just did one more, and that one more just happened to be, even if you only lost a few dollars, but you lost and it brought your whole percentage down? I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta call it. I'm gonna call it. Let me see. I'm gonna check my account. Alright. I trust this account. Here we go. Give me my number. 611. 611. Thank you, Fanny. 6 for 6 is great, but I did 4 to 5 contract trades of 5 contracts every single day this week, and won every single one. Every single one. Whether it was four trades a day of 5 contracts, or 5 contracts, or 6 contracts. I was scalping, just in and out, in and out, in and out, to win a couple of $100 every day, to make over $1,000 for the week, just to say I did it. All right. And I can't believe how much money they take. 52, 62, 26, 52, 25, 26, yeah, 26, 52, 62, 68. They take even more than they're supposed to. It's vultures. All right. It's time to check out. Oh man, I can't believe this too. Did we win Nevada yet? AZ Family 3 TV count update Thursday night. Midterm election results live updates and news 43 minutes ago. Anything other than Carrie Lake is winning is a freaking lie. We all know that. That's what we all expect. More lies from these people. Where is it? Here's the latest election polls. Show more. I'm just curious. Where is it? First record. Noted 2 years. This is normal. Picture's the best. The picture looks better for Republicans on the House side. Okay. The picture looks better. Picture looks better. Let's see. Where's my picture? Every picture tells a story. They're not giving me what I want. I hate this. I hate the New York Times, period. They lie. They're the ones said Hillary Clinton was winning till 45 minutes before and she got slaughtered. Okay, let's see. Nothing in here. Just a lot of pop-ups. Can't they just give us a chart that shows the numbers? That would be the best thing. Can't find it. This sucks. I hate the New York Times. I do. Just get out of it. Okay. Can't look at it. Can't get it in. Let's see. Here we go. 74. We're doing good. How are we all doing, by the way? Anybody else? Is everybody here green today? Anybody in the red today? Did anybody look at this? Look what's going on here right now. I told you, another call would have been perfect. Wow. Look at this run. I told you, what did I say? I had a high up there. If you look, I don't know if it's still there. Originally, I said $400 on the SPY. There's the 397 we're fighting for now. Be careful here. Tesla, too. They just ran. How much further can they run? Look, pull back, pull back. 396.50. Right now, So around 50 cents. Plus where it was at, 396.50. And here, that would bring us to 395.65. Right there. And wow. I just can't believe this. Just how this just ran like that. Still running. Still running. 193 is the resistance point now for Tesla, and 193, that would make the other one 192. 193, 192 is support. There you go. Wow, still going. I'm red today because I made mistakes earlier this morning, chasing, not holding long enough, etc. I'm learning, but not as fast as I thought I would. It takes a while, you know. And I just hope that if you're new to doing options, that you're doing less contracts. Don't shoot for the moon right now. Just see if you can get across the street, all right? You know why the turtle crossed the street? He was trying to get to the Shell station. No, don't overdo it. Don't. If you're new here, please don't try to get rich overnight. It's not going to happen. And these are some strange times in the markets. You really need to be very careful, okay? Just look how fast this stuff went up. Imagine if you thought this was going to come down and you just did a put and this thing just ran like it did. You lose a lot of money. You have 5 contracts, okay? And this thing just went from, let's say, 396 to 390. All right, 50 cents, 5 contracts. You lost a quick $250, all right? But how about the times this thing spins out of control and it does $1? So like here, 394.77 to 395.74. That's $1 right there. Was it 394? Yeah. So there's $1, and then you hold on, hoping that it's going to come back. Sometimes it does. Listen, I got caught this morning where all of a sudden it dropped so far, and I was down $1 something on my contracts, and I just held out, and it came back. I knew it would. It was like I knew only because of the way the doji looked on it. It was there it is, right there. You see this right here? You see this? Somebody dropped this. I was in about here, and this thing just went boom. And I went, holy cow. But I was in a contract, and my contract went down from 2 something, like 240 to 227, I think it was, to 146. And I didn't let go. I held on. And then when it came up to 233, which would have put me in profit, and then it came back down again, back to 198. And I ended up getting out. I remember the contract. Here it is. I got in at 223. It dropped to 146. So I'm down a substantial amount, 5 contracts. I got out at 236 and I made 13 cents. But I didn't freak out. When you're new, you freak out. When that thing dropped all the way, you get scared and you get out. But you don't have to. You have to know how to read the charts. And when you look at that, that's a correction type line. It's not a real deal. All right? That's a big doji. Somebody's playing with this thing. What are they doing is they're trying to figure out how many shares it takes to drop it a certain amount of money. These people are smart as a whip, okay? Plus, they tick out. If you look at a level 2, you'll see on the level 2 how many people here, okay? So if I raise this up, let's just raise this for a second. Level 2 lesson here. Add 2 zeros to this on this column, okay? Because that's what it is. 4,000. Look at the same thing on both sides. Same person. He's trying to balance it off. He's playing. He won't get that high. If he gets that high, he'll sell it. If he gets that low, he'll buy more. It doesn't matter, okay? But you see, if you have more people here buying than selling, then this price will go up. There it is. If you got more people here selling, then here it'll go down. So what's happening? More people are buying right now. Now more people are selling right now. And that's how you read level 2. But you got to do it very quickly. I only do the top 5 or 10, top 5 or 6. I add 2 zeros in my head. So it's 200, 100, 200, 500, 200, 300. And I look across, and they're about even right now. Okay, that's why it's staying where it's staying. This is being manipulated, and it's being played with, okay, by stock market manipulation. You just got to remember that. Well, folks, it is 1 o'clock. I mean, we could go on and on and on, but I want to relax a little, make myself some lunch. It's been a lot of fun. I'll be around. I'm going to take a little break right now. Be careful here, but just remember that Tesla just jumped up. This might jump up again too. I'm just trying to see which one's chasing which one. Okay, so Tesla's moving. Watch Tesla. Tesla's going to show you which way this is going to go. Tesla went up. This is about to go up again right now. Ready? I'm waiting for the second green. Bum, 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 bum. Ready? 1, 2, 3. See? Went up from 50, 52, 58. Let's see. Let's see. Ready? Ready for the jump? I'm looking for 75. 75. Do I hear 60? 65. Do I hear 68? I'm telling you, it's coming right now. Watch how fast this thing jumps up any second. Ready? Ready? Watch. Why? How do I know this? Because I'm watching Tesla. And Tesla's leading the way. Hello? Did anybody just jump in because I said so? Wait, it's going to go up. It's still going to go up. It's going to go up. Ready? Get out at 75. 74, 73. Get out. So don't pull back now. Don't make a liar out of me. Don't make a liar out of me. Somebody here's got some big money and they're playing with my head. But it did hit. Did you see that thing hit? What did it hit for the second? It hit 68. All right? But right now, look at Tesla. Tesla just jumped. Here it comes, folks. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Tesla just went all the ways from 192.75 all the ways to 192.75. $1. Just around $1. This thing has to move a little more on the SPY. It's got to go. Unbelievable. That's why I always say Tesla usually is more money in Tesla than there is on the SPY. I really believe that. All right, I just put it up to the new support, the new resistance. I mean, for Tesla was 194, and it just went over. Just went. I brought it up and went over 194.25. 194.25. Look at the chart on that. Anybody watching Tesla? Let's watch. This thing should come up. I don't know why it hasn't, but let's just take a quick look at Tesla. Check that out, folks. Ready? Let's bring it down. Look, just ran from here of 192 all the way up to 194, over $2, and it's still going. Why is Tesla moving like this? Let's keep an eye on Tesla. I'm going to put SPY below for me to watch for a second. Let me just keep on. Oh, by the way, there's the SPY. What did I tell you, folks? That's so funny. I moved it. Look, 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 look. Ready? I told you one. Come on, get in there. I told you 75. What did I tell you? There it is. Did anybody get in? That was a great call on my part. That was a great call. I'll leave it on there. I called it. Again, how does he do it? Why? You know what? It's not hard. You got to think of the internet as an algorithm, okay, and feel a part of it. But just remember, nothing goes straight up. And when Tesla goes to 193.95, don't wait for 195. Get out at 194.90. Don't be a greedy bastard and take your damn money, okay? That's how you make money and stay up. All right? There's some more great advice for you, Boston Fitzy, okay? That's why we do what we do. Anyway, I am the active trader, and this is my world, okay? It's been great. It's been fun. It's been real great fun. Wow, it's amazing. Could have made some real money there. I wasn't even in. A lot of times when I don't get in, I get all excited and I watch two different charts. I can call a few. You just have to figure out which one is leading which one, okay? And you can make some money here. You can make money on both of them. But you got to get out when you got profit. When you got 20 cents on 5 contracts, take it, okay? The other one you would have made even more. If you had that call earlier. All right, but no, here it just came down. It just came down. It's coming down. 193. Okay, no, we're still there. 193.97. What did I say? 194 was the resistance. We're right there. 194.25. I said, but it's not. It's one. I'm gonna lower it. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Ready? I'm gonna lower it to 194. We don't seem to be getting over it. And once I do that, ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom! It hit 194. There's a lot of resistance here, folks. A lot of resistance, but be careful. I'm telling you, 193, 95, 94. You should have done a put. That is the place. And there, the SPY's just starting to catch up again. All right. What do we have here? 396. Let's say right now, let's edit this back up and make this 70. Okay. It hit the 75, but that's not your resistance. Your resistance right now is at 70. There it is. So it is 75. It's 75. Your resistance is 75. Okay, there it is. I called it before, and it came twice. So it went up, it came back down, it came back up. It's nice. You can make some money on this stuff. 396.75. What do we got here? 396.75. 396.75. I'm going to leave this a little bit lower at 50. That gives us 75, $1.25. I don't know if this will go further. It has a lot of resistance. No, this is too low. I still think my VWAP 395.75 is my actual support. I just don't want it on the same line. All right, so if it falls below there, it'll come back down to the green line. We good? Anybody? Did anybody get in on that call that I just made and make some money? Please tell me. Make my day. Make your day. Did anyone take that alert just then and make money? Anybody? Oh, J-Miss. You never listen to me. And now, what's his name is listening to me. What's his name? Proper engineer left. She had no money left. Where is he? Where is, where's the P's? P? Nope, he disappeared. Where is he? The one I spoke to yesterday on the phone. Mission. Oh, it was Mission. Mission. Mission! Mission? M-I-S-S? Yeah, Mission Possible. Are you watching this? Did you get anything out of this? Are you still here? Mission? He's still here. Wow, look at this thing go, folks. Look at this thing go. Look at this, right? Here we go. 397. 397. That is the new, what do you call it? There's your new resistance right there. 397. And you should be doing this on your own chart. Don't just watch mine, all right? So 397, let's bring this down $1, and let's bring it to 396, okay? Let's leave it at around $1. We just hit it. There it is. Bingo. Okay? There's a big leeway in there. We're probably closer to 396.14, and right there on this one here is 396.30. You know, it might even be, what was that? Look at that. Look at this thing still going. Let's bring this down. Come on. Let's bring it down a little so you can leave it in the center. If we break 397, it can go to 390.50. Absolutely. Absolutely, you Shaggy McTrader, you. Shaggy McTrader? Who the heck are you? Where'd you come from? That was an amazing call. Yeah, we're going for it. Just think of it right now as your upper VWAP plot, folks, for a touch of 397.50. Okay? 397.50 is their next touch. So that's your next leg up. So if we take this right here, we're on 25, 397. So right now your next leg will be, the first one is 25. All right, that's your next leg up right there. And then after that, it's 50. And then I expect a pullback. I don't know that we'll get to, what did you say? Yes, 390. I don't know that we'll go to 398. I just don't know. I don't know. And right now, let me just see something. FinViz is coming back at 125. Okay, 110, and you got the Dow and the Nasdaq, the S&P and the Nasdaq are both good. They're both green. So yeah, we're good. We're looking fresh. Fresh. Okay. Tesla and now BA. Boeing Airlines? Is that Boeing? I don't remember that. BA Boeing Airlines. Is that Boeing? I don't know. BA. Let me just put it in here. BA. AA is American Airlines. Where did my BA go? Oh, it's on the bottom here. Okay, BA. BA. Where is it? Everybody's now. Come on a safari with me. Do 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 do. Let me get rid of cocoa. Uh-oh. It's going to change? No. It's not. It's unlisted. Okay, good. Let's get rid of cocoa. Anything less than 1 million shares traded. Let's get rid of Mac. That thing sucks. Get rid of Mac. I gotta leave that one. Okay. What do I got? Tesla is 195. Tesla has hit a new high a day. You should short it right there at 195. Let's see. Edit. Just went up a whole dollar. 195. Remember before I told you, Tesla? I told you before, 195. That's what I called. And I said 400 on the SPY. I don't know that it'll reach it, but I did call the high of the day on... oh, come on. Don't do this to me. I called the high of the day on Tesla earlier this morning. Live into late Friday afternoon. What a legend. How you doing there, Deck? Deck, I'm getting off soon. I got a dental appointment. I'm getting a new crown on this one today. I need a raise because this one was $1,200 for one tooth. I cracked it 2 weeks ago on Thursday, and I think I told you about that. And then $1,200 for one tooth. The last one cost me $1,500. That was a month ago. I can't keep up with my paycheck here. Just not happening. But I found a cat niblet. So, anyway, I did win 6 for 6 today, and I won 100% of my trades this week. I did not lose one option this week. It wasn't a lot of money. I just did it to be consistent, around $200 a day. And I did win every single day. So, Dazzle, you found your way home. And now I'm going to be leaving soon. I really do have to go. I told you all to take a 195. I 390. What did I say to you? At 195 on Tesla, I said to take it actually went higher, 195.33. I said when it hits a higher day, take the. I wasn't watching. I was reading Deck, but I said take that put, and right now you'd be up about 33.43, about 50 cents. If you did the same thing on the high of the day for the SPY, you would be up about. I think Tesla was better, but this one here went to 390. Same thing, 33, about 40 cents on this one. It was down when it was here. Yeah, 95. The Tesla was better. Was it better? Yeah, because Tesla went to 33 and came all the way down. Ooh, look at Tesla. Tesla was the good one. I told you you make more money on Tesla than the SPY, and it's still coming down. I told you we hit those new highs, do a put. If you listen to me, guys, every time you saw a good new high, and let's say you hit a high and it goes like it did before. It hit 195 and change, like 07 or something like that, and then it goes up 20, 30 cents more real quick. Do another one. Double your position, cost average up, and then take it down, and you'll make twice as much. Now, if it kept on going, but 195 was definitely 397 was the rocket price, 397.30 something, and the other one, 195.33, was looking for, and it went. If you look on Tesla, they both went, Tesla and the SPY, to the upper VWAP plot and came down. Both of them were just shy. Look at the upper VWAP on here. Ready? Now let's look at Tesla. You ready for this? This is amazing. Let's look at Tesla. All right, let's bring this down. All right, let's go like this and bring this down. Come on, get your ass down. Look at the upper VWAP plot. You see it up here? Both of them were just shy and came down. Do you see that? Both of them were just shy of the upper VWAP plot. Now you guys can see how important and why I tell you. Here's another one. Take a look. You got to do this first. Take a look. Just short of the upper VWAP plot. Hit a high and came down. Nice job in these tricky market conditions. I called it. I nailed it. Wilson! Wilson with the ball? Is that Miss Wilson on the island? If that's the Wilson, that's Wilson. I met Wilson at the seminar back in May. Right? Where were your trades this week, shares or options? I did 100% options. I haven't traded a stock in stock itself in over almost 6 months. Once I wasn't a virgin anymore, it was just hard to become a virgin again. So, once you take it out of the wrapper, it's very hard to put it back in. I just find it hard to do stock right now. I do. Options are just so exciting. And look at the new high on Tesla. Where's Tesla? Where's my Tesla? All right, Tesla, just for the heck of it right now, 195. I had 185 before. You should be at about, let's see, 190 would be $4.75. You should be a put at 190, and I still have the same call at 200. Okay, which is $5. It's expensive, but that's an 11-18 contract next week, and I got the 190. So I'm right in the middle, going each direction. I'm $5 out of the money both ways. That's Tesla. On the SPY, because before I get off, all right, I have 395 as my, what do you call it? As, remember, I'm on 11 contract on that one. What is that, today? Is that today's? No, I'm sorry, 11-14. I'm at 395 on the, what do you call it? I'm going to make that 396, a little bit closer on the put, and that's going to bring me to $1.95 on the contract. And then I'm going to be on the call, I'm going to be at 398. Okay, I was still at 395, and it's still cheap. All right, but I'm going to go to 398. Takes me out of the money there on the 14th contract at $2.21. And you can make money on this stuff, honey. You can make money. So the call is 398. The put on SPY is 397. All right. Actually, I'm going to make it 397. I have 6 in here. I told you 7. Make it 7. So it'll put you right at the money, and it's only $2.40. So both contracts in the SPY are in the $2 range on the 14th. And the other one is the 18th of next week. So when I come in Monday, my contracts will all be set up and be the same contracts, and I'll stay in those same contracts for next week. The only thing I might have to change is the price of the contract. That's it. Same day. Okay? So right now we're at a high. We are not. Unless we hit this and it takes off, there's going to be a couple of pullbacks. And those pullbacks, these new higher days, we're looking for a new higher day right now. When it hits a new high, you might want to, think about doing a put. Now the other one's 196.10 on Tesla. Another new higher day right now. I'm not doing anything because I told you I have 100% in 4 years. I cannot ever say I had a whole 100% for a week. Never. I've had 93. I've had 87, but never 100. So I quit. I'm not going to be tempted by money. You can't do it. If a naked woman walks across the street, I'm going for a put. Just kidding. Oh, God. Sick mind. You trade more Tesla or SPY? It doesn't matter. I actually like Tesla better, but I traded the SPY and SPX today. SPX was my first trade of the day. I did a put. And I got out right on time because it just started to reverse. I did a put, and then it was a call after that. So here's your pullback, just like I said. Take the SPY, new high a day, boom, 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 right there. That was a new high, right there. Take his put. Where would you be right now? So let's see. You were right there at 397.50. Let's see. What's the SPY high of the day? SPY high of the day. If you did exactly as I told you, all right. Let's go back to the chart. Come on, get in there. Get. Oh, that's not what I want. Summary. Okay, I don't like this new thing at all. Where's my high of the day? Is that on the statistics? I don't know where anything is anymore. Here it is. Previous close. 52 week. Where's my day? High of the day. Previous close. It's not in here. Unbelievable. Oh, 50. No, it's not in here. I can't believe this. I don't see it. I don't see it. They don't put the high of the day in there anymore. I got volume, 52 week, net expert, beta. Go to chart. Here it is, high, 397.14. So we're at the high right now. 397.14 according to this. 390, where is it? There's a little chart that opens up on the chart. And it says high 395.97. So that can't be. That doesn't even make sense. 395. This is wrong. Open, close. This is totally wrong. I don't get this. I don't get these new charts. They're not correct. Unbelievable. 52-week range. I don't see it. Tell me where it is. Somebody, tell me where it is. I've lost. Please see your watch list for options, sir. Can I please see your watch list for options? What's wrong with yours? My watch list for options? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. My watch list is not... I don't have it in here right now. You're talking about this? Here? Hold on. The products? The product key? See? Tesla, SPY. I don't know what you want to see. I don't know what you're looking for. My watch list is totally different than your watch list, okay? I promise you that. My watch list right now is a watch list for stocks. And it has nothing to do with my watch list for options. But here's my... Hold on, where the heck is that? Here's my watch list real quick, okay? And I have other watch lists. So if I go to my watch list for options, that's my options. That's what I have right in there. That's my options for watch list. Options watch list right now. All right, is that what you're looking for? Take a quick look, go back and hold it in the camera because I'm not leaving it up there. All right. Shaggy McTrader. That's got to be who I think it is. I don't know. Is that my friend? Always comes up with all these different names for himself. Shaggy. Somebody called me last night. Let's see, who's that? And here, okay, TD mirror trade. I don't need that. Let's get out of that. Delete that. I'm in here longer than I want to be here today, folks. I am. Sherry Saki McDougal's got to be Shacky McTrader. That's got to be the same. S&M. That's what he is. S&M. Is that you? Okay, you Shacky McDougal, you. I showed it to you. I don't know what you're looking for. You're probably not even here right this second. Yeah, Skyline. So, anyway, like I said, there's a lot of resistance up here. 397, 196.22 higher day. If you had hit, like I told you, that new higher day, if you bought that new higher day and did a put on Tesla, you'd be up over $1, almost not a dollar. You'd be up about 60 cents right now, 50 cents. Same thing with the other one, but it's still going up. So you had from here, came down, it's going back up. We got a new higher day. I can't believe I cannot find that information in the SPY anymore. Historical data, it's not in there. Let's see, maybe it's in historical. November 11th, higher day, 397.65. You can find it in there, so they're not duplicating it. 397.65 is the high of the day. Pretty cool. 397.50. There's a lot of resistance here. So we're going to move this up right now. Activate this. And move it right to 50. Let's move it to 50. Right there. There you go. It's right on. It's right above this line here. See, that's the line. So 397. Watch this thing when it drops at the end of the day. It's going to drop fast. 390. 97. 396. Let's make this 25. Keep it a little lower. There you go. Okay. It's a little lower than it really is. It's probably here. Let's go to 396. Wrong one. Let's go to this one here. Edit this one and make it 50. I think it's a little higher. Boom. Right there. Okay. So there's your new listing. Remember, 397 and 55 cents is, I believe, approximately your high of the day. Let's see, 397.65. 397.65. All right. I don't blame you. Great job. Don't blame me for what? Matty boy, you losing? What? What don't you blame me for? What did I do? My name is Sue. What did you do? It is 1:30, folks, and I gotta have to go because engineer went back to the other room. See that? I thought she was leaving, but she went to the other room. She left me. She's still in here too. She's getting smart. She's sitting in both rooms. Smart girl. She is very smart. I said what earlier? Oh, for taking your 100% for the week and calling it a day. I have to. But I have a dental appointment and I want to relax a little. I have a dentist appointment. I need to unwind. It's going to be drilling in my teeth. I did, but I did one more after that and I won that one too. I did one more. So I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 contracts. I did 6 trades. The first one was SPX. I only did 100, one contract. All the rest I did 5 contracts. So it's not bad. 500 shares. I didn't double up on any because I wasn't losing on any except for one. I just held tight. And I'm good. I just want to walk away and say I did good. Good job, my son. Good job. That's the way I'm, Otherwise, I've been calling some good moves right now that you all can make money. I'm unchecking all my boxes. That means my auto send button is now off. That's it. I can't take that chance of losing one trade. I can't. This will go down in history. Where's Dick? He doesn't call me anymore. He doesn't love me. Doesn't hang out in my room. Let's see if he's in his room. He's hanging out there. Okay, so I want to wish everyone a great weekend. I'm off to the dentist in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I won 6 out of 6 option contracts today at 100% wins this week. Best week winning, not amount of money, but consistency winning day in 5 years. And look at this thing still going. I'm like mesmerized. We're looking at what I feel like right now is we're just leaving money on the table. If you're not going long, every time it comes back down, if you don't go long, you're leaving money on the table. You might be good till about 2 o'clock. But right now it looks good. It's solid. Solid up. Draw your lines. So SPY is like, wow. All right. So like right now, let's bring this up. Let's see, what do we got? 397. Let's say 398. So let's even bring this up to 397. I don't know if we're there yet, but just bring it there. All right. So we take this at 397, and we take this, and we edit this up, and make this 398, okay? Even though we're not there yet, that's our resistance point, all right? And then you can take a look. Let's spread this out a little bit, and let's bring this in a little bit, all right? So what we do is just minus a little. I think I like it a little bigger. You do too? That's good. So we got it there, but let's bring this now to about 3 minutes, all right? It makes us a little tighter, and let's bring it down. Come on. There we go. You can see now the chart for the whole day. All right, up and down, up. Now look what's happening here. Keep building. Every time it comes down, it goes up a little higher. And every time it comes down, it goes up a little higher. We are just building higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And this shows you can make money on this. You got to be careful, but we just popped through again. If we pop through and this starts to go to 10, 12, comes back, I mean, listen, somebody can drop this. You can think about how many shares were traded between here and here. You could look at each one, 155, 310, 410, 450, 550, 650, 7, 8, 9. You probably got a million here and another million. That's 2 million shares. Okay? So, but it's going up. So when this pulls back to 398, 397, what do you call it? If it comes down to 045, jump in. Take it. All right? It might come back down now. You missed it. All right? So what's our next leg up, folks? What's the next leg up? 25. Always remember, 25, 50, 75, a dollar. That's the way we look at it. So even though we haven't hit it, that would be our next leg. So when it pulls back, if it pulls back to 397, 80, 90, 85, 90, you might think about going long. You know, just keep a tight stop loss in case somebody does something stupid and drops it down. Here comes it. Here it comes. Ready? 93, 92. Let's see if we can get. I don't think it's gonna hold. If it holds, boom. Even if it drops back down, it'll probably come back up. Let's watch. If I'm right. Here's your drop. There's the 95 I told you about. 95, 6, 7. It could even go a little lower. It can go as low as at this moment 397.75. But I don't think it is. I think it's going to pop right back up. And right now I'm watching Tesla. Tesla's pulling back also at this moment. So if you're watching Tesla too, Tesla has moved down. The minute Tesla turns around, the SPY is going to follow. I think we got room to 196.25 on Tesla. I think we got room to about 397.50. Somebody put that up there before? 397.50? I mean 398.50. 398.50. So right now I've got Tesla at 196, 196, and I'm gonna guess this to go to 398.50. So I'm just gonna put it up there because I gotta leave soon, and I'll leave it up for a little bit. 398.50. Let's go right there. There's where I think my upper target is right now. It's 398.50. Somebody else said that before. I think they were right. And they could have found that by looking at old charts. Here we go. Shaggy McTrader. If we break 397.50, we can go to 380.50. Here it is. Shaggy said this. You little shaggy dog, you. There you go. Shaggy said it. If we break 390, we can go to 398, and he's right. He is correct. I didn't know if we would get that high. Now, I said earlier this morning, I called 400, and I also called, which we already hit. I called 195 for Tesla, and it hit 196.22 already. So I was right on that. Let's see if I'm right on the other one today, because it could keep going if it passes 398, but. I really see them pushing it up. Why? Because you have think about this. Your 200 SMA is 407. Now we're not going to hit 407 today, but that could be where we're headed. Getting back over 400 is going to be stability for this country at a time that I don't agree. I think eventually we're going to crash on down. But for right now, just enjoy it. Make money on it. Keep tight stop losses. When I say tight, about 10%. So you don't want to get stomped out too quick. Look at how much it goes down each time. So if you got right here, you were 398.14 and you went down to what? 398.14. So you got about 20, 35. I would do it about 50 cents. It's a long way, but thinking it's going to come back. But just in case it doesn't and it crashes out, the worst you'll lose is 50 cents on, even if you had 500, you lose 50 cents is about $250. It's more than you want to lose, but I would go 10-15%. if you're on a low contract, like 220, 230. My contracts now, I'm looking at, my calls are at 235, and my puts are at 220, 220. And that is a November 14th, Monday's contract. All right. You have a high of 266 right now on the call contract, and you're at 236. That's your pullback. So right now, anytime between now and right here on the cloud, you see that cloud up? Where's my mouse won't give me position. What the heck's going on? It won't let me in. That is so weird. Let me get back into the other chart. Okay, come on. Oh wait, what the hell's going on? Okay, I got it. Right here. So here's your cloud. That's your 21 day, 397.46. See? So at 50, 46, 48, there we are. We should hold about there. We should hold and it should come back. Let's see if it does. If it doesn't, it's gonna drop. If it doesn't, it will drop. It's gonna drop. It's not holding. But it could hold right here. It could hold right there at the 13. You see your 13? That's 397.30. Let's see. If we hold here, it's coming back. So if it starts going back to 45.50, it might be a good call to jump in and try for one more new high a day. It's only 138. It's having a rough time. There's a lot of resistance there at the support. So it's going to try to push it up. See if it can. It could, nobody knows. It may not hold. The only person who really knows is the person that's actually manipulating the stock. And I see it going down. And Tesla's going back down too. So we might have just hit 2 new highs of the day, and that's all she wrote. Let's see. Like I said, it's got to hold 397.30. It's got to hold this. This is right here. That's your 13 EMA. It's got to hold that right there. And there it is. There's your reversal. Okay. Let's go to the 1 minute for a second. All right. We go to the 1 minute, and you'll see there's the reversal. And if we look now, it's going to be an upward motion on 15. There is, but there's a reversal right there. And let's look at the 1 hour. It should be upward, and it is. You see, this is what the big guys look at. They're betting on not the freaking 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, and look, just like I told you, it will hold on the 30. Okay, and it's going to go back up. I'll go back to the 3, and there you are. Goes for a new high a day. I would risk it for the biscuit. Just put in a stop loss about 20 cents. Just in case. That's all. Who's going to go for it? This is the last trade I'm sticking. I'm leaving at 145. Regardless. I got to give myself an hour to unwind. And I'm not trading. I'm done. I got to stay with that 100%. No matter how sure I believe I am. And I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. And it's going. Just like I called it again. There's the best alert of the day right here. They've all been good. Come on, that's why you guys are hanging out, aren't you? Trying to figure out what I've already worked out. And I'm trying to figure out what God's already worked out. So, you see, we got something in common. But do we both believe in God? I hope so. I do. That's the problem with this country. They're trying to take God out of the country. They're trying to take God out of the schools. And I'm not talking about who's God, your God, my God, or getting into any separate type of religion. There's only one God. And she's upstairs. No, I'm kidding. You've heard that before. It's just a joke. Well, Jesus had long hair. How do you know he wasn't a tranny? Yeah, he wasn't. Don't be so disrespectful. This guy's kind of freaked me out a little. That's what happens when you get old, by the way. You think you'll be this sharp at 60? I'll be 68 in exactly on the 29th of this month. In 2.5 weeks. I'll be 68 years old. And I think I'm sharp as a whistle. My memory is so intact. Let's see, 28th, 29th. Wow. So that's 3rd Tuesday. Do I get a day off on my birthday? Or do we pass the basket for presents? I put out my PayPal and my Zelle account, and you could all send me a birthday present. How's that? I like that. I think that's cool. 397.54 and trying to climb, but there's an upper shadow. Be careful. You see what happened there? It went all the way back up to the upper VWAP plot at 83 and pulled back. That tells me that traders are getting a little nervous here. It's Friday, it's 142. Remember, somebody's put out a lot of money. If you could see right now, how many shares do we have traded for the day? I hate this thing. I can't see it anymore. Let's see, summary. Does it tell me there? We couldn't find it there. Where did I find it? Let's see. How many shares? Oh, yeah, volume. 50 million shares. And 89 is average. So we're below average for the day. Okay? We're not above average. And if you look from here, I wish there was a way to go from, well, there is. I can go to, let's say, if I go to 15 minutes, and then I count this way, so 15, 30, 45, 60, and I look, see this, 15, 1.8, 1.5, 1.3, so what do I got? 1.8, that's 8, 5 is 13, 3.3, say 3.4, 3.4, 4.4, 4.7, 4.7, 5 million. All right, so we got 5 million shares traded in 1534 in 1 hour. 5 million shares traded, okay, in 1534 in 1 hour. 15 million? Did I say 5 million or 15 million? 5 million. So you got 5 million shares traded, okay? Watch this. 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you're talking about a stock that's an average of $395. Oh shit, go back. Times $395. Just to give you guys an idea, in the last $1,975,000,000. So we're talking close to $2 billion of stock has been traded in the last hour. You can divide that by 4, okay, and that gives you almost $500 million traded in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Now divide that by 15, and that is 32 million shares traded in a minute. There's a lot of stock here being traded, okay? There's a lot of money. That's money-wise what's being traded. That's how much money was being traded. So if somebody can manipulate in 1 minute $30 million worth of stock, or half of that in one person, imagine how they can manipulate and move this stock. So you want to take the ride, and that's fine. It's all about timing. The two most important things in anything when you're stock trading is support and resistance. The next thing, and I can teach you everything you need to know about being a good trader. I can teach you how to be a better trader than I am, for sure, okay? But I can't teach you one thing, and that's timing. Timing is something you learn by experience. How to know, how to look at those charts, how to read them, how to chart them. If you're not charting, if you're not making trend lines, I don't like a lot of trend lines on the SPY because the way it moves so fast. They're more for good stocks. But I'm not saying you shouldn't make them. I'm just saying I don't like all those lines. I have other tools I'm using right now, which is upper VWAP plot, lower VWAP plot. I have this. I have the cloud, which I give you guys for free. Anybody wants it, they can have it on Monday or Tuesday. Just be here. I'm not searching for it right now. But I give you this cloud, which is a 9. This is a 9 on the bottom. It's a 13 on the 21 on the top, and the 13. And you can change that. You can go into here, and you see this. You can open up that study, 9 and 21. And some people like 8 and 20. Some people like 5 and 15. You can change it. And you see, you want exponential. You can put simple, weighted, wild as whole. You can change things if you want. All right? But this is what most people use, and this is the reason why. And I'll give you that for free. I also can give you can use the TTM. This is a scalper alert. You can go into here. All right? You can go right here. Is it here? No. Yeah. Go right up to here. Type in TTM, and go grab yourself the TTM scalper alert and the squeeze. Those two will actually put one right. That'll give you the one with the arrows, okay? And then the bottom part. You won't get the pro, but you will get the TTM squeeze. If you want the pro, then we'll talk next week, and I can get it for you for $75 if you're interested. Learning how to use it is not hard. Go take this weekend and go watch videos on the Squeeze Pro. Just watch some videos on the Squeeze Pro. And if you feel after watching those videos you think it's as powerful as I know it is, then come back and we'll talk. All right? Other than that, we're at a high of the day. We're almost up there. Remember, we're watching. We're looking for 398 break. If we can get it, we got it right here one time. When you hit a new high, remember, do a put. You get a new low, do a call. All right, these are things that will work. But if you do either one, remember, if you get a new high, it can go even higher. If you get a new low, it can go even lower. Make sure you have a tight stop loss. Okay? And remember, if you're doing contracts, it's by the contract price. If you're doing a stock price, then do it about no more than 5%, sometimes less. Who wants me? Dr. Baez. Just a reminder that you have an appointment reserved with Restorative Implant Dentistry at 2:45 today. See? I just got a reminder. Like, you think I freaking forgot? What am I, an idiot? I gotta go, folks. It's 1:47. I overstayed my time. I want to thank you all. I want you all to have a blessed weekend, okay? And don't overtrade today. Take it easy on yourself. Take some time out. This is very, very uncertain times, but if you're smart, you can figure out what's going on here. You really can. All right. So I'm gonna leave the chart on. I just wanna. We're in a good. We're in a good channel right now. All right, and in a channel where you can make some money. And same thing for Tesla. Right now, I'm gonna get out. And the only thing with this support on Tesla is it's at 194. So your support on Tesla is 194, exactly where it is right now. So I'm going to bring that up one last time to 194. Say okay. And my resistance then is 195. I have this one at 196, which is even, because that's where it went to. I'm going to actually leave it, I'm going to bring it down to 195.50. All right, and that's going to be about $1.50 on that channel. So if you're watching that, remember 194 support, 195.50. It could be a little lower than that, but just to be in your channel. And for right here, right now, we have 398.20. I'm going to bring this back down, all right, because we never hit really. Where are we at right now? Oh, 397.50. Let's leave it at 398. Let's see where that comes up. Actually, it might be. It could be 398. It could be 398.08, 010. Let's just bring it to where it was, okay? So I don't care about pennies, but 398.10. Let's make that. There's our channel to the just about the top, and then we got 398.10, and that'll bring this one down. Let's leave it at 397. Just leave it at $1.10. And there's your channel on this. And with that, I say thank you again. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Alrighty? Take care, everybody. One more thing, I just want to thank those in YouTube that are here right now watching. If you like it, give me the thumbs up. And you two guys, I'll see you on Monday also. I hope you all got something out of this, all right? And have a great weekend. Be blessed. Okay, folks, I'm going to be taking this down, so I just want to say have a great weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Good night. Have a good weekend. Off to the dentist.